Well, because I'm waiting for either Adrian or Lawrence.
Well, I don't know how long Adrian's going to be indisposed.
Why did he say that he was going to be indisposed?
Yeah, he just messaged in a thing.
He said there was a surprise
Little brother
birthday party
unexpectedly having a birthday party today. Okay.
Unexpectedly. Brother's birthday.
Unexpectedly.
Yeah. Well, that's definitely a that's definitely something to be unexpected, I guess. I don't know. I guess we'll wait. I mean, were you? We just.
Is it Lawrence late on Fridays?
Oh, he is. He's late by like an hour. Okay. Yeah. Well, in that case, we can just go, I guess. Oh. Hey, give me 1 second.
I will say, I recently, or today, couple of like hours
that is recent.
Watched what is it? The Anthony Padilla, his like talking with people thing, and I must say, hearing stories about home invasions is horrifying. Like seeing people having to deal with that, man. That like lends me. I'm like, if I were to get my house, I just need those like deadbolts that are like, what is it? Like super thick, like you're trying to close like a medieval door.
Well, then I'm coming in through the window. There was
you think I'll have windows?
Jesse recommended me a YouTube channel a while back because he was actually the one that introduced me to Wendigoon with the Flesh Pit National Park video, which is excellent if you haven't seen it yet, Grant. But I told Jesse like, wow, this was great. I love this. And he was like, oh, if you like this, you'll like this guy. And he gave me like 2 other channels. And one of them was a guy named with a YouTube channel Nexpo. And the long and the short of it is that he has this reoccurring series that he does where he'll just take like a small collection of disturbing things from around the internet. That's literally what the video is called, is disturbing things from around the internet. And one of the ones that stuck with me to an unbelievable degree, I won't go into like full detail, but it was essentially the audio from a 911 call where this dude was sitting on the couch in the back room with his wife and 2 daughters. Excuse me. They were just like chilling, having whatever time, when suddenly they heard somebody like smash down their front door, and the guy goes out calling 911. And it's a dude, and the guy's just standing there, and he's and the guy has a gun. Like the home invader has a gun, but he's like holding it up in the air with his finger off the trigger, and and you can hear it over the audio. He just keeps saying over and over, like, listen, man, I'm just trying to hide, okay? I'm just trying to hide. I know, I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to hide. And he keeps saying that over and over. Fast forward by, a decent chunk of time, he stays on the 911 call. They're conversating with the guy, and the guy is trying to say, like, there are people out there that are trying to kill me. I just need to hide in here until, like, someone can come help me. But while he's saying this, he's sort of, like, nonchalantly, while also very suspiciously, making his way towards the back room where he can hear the TV is on with the rest of the family. And that segment of the video ends.
Wait, hold on. Where is this guy, like, in relation to, like, location?
So he's outside? At the front door of the house.
Okay.
So the guy broke in through the front door and then closed it and locked it behind him, right? And then the rest of the family is in the back room where their living room setup is, and the husband is on the phone in the hall, like at the front end of the hallway, connecting the front of the house to the living room. So anyway, long story short, they stay on for the whole thing, and they're all talking and stuff like that. And then people start yelling, and it's so loud that it's unintelligible, because you know how like phone audio will sometimes do that. And then the audio just cuts. And the entire time that this was happening, the cops are outside, like, staking out the home. They're trying to figure out when would be a good time to go in, because once again, I will reiterate, the guy had a gun. And it turns out within the 15 seconds that it took for the phone line to get cut off and for the cops to burst through the front door, the guy, the home invader, had shot the husband twice in the head, once in the stomach, and was making his way towards the living room.
Wow, man.
And it was like this horrifying thing because you can just hear like the tension escalating on the 911 call. And the guy on the phone was like, please just send the cops. Like, I know they're out there. I can see them. The lights are flashing. Please just come on, help. And they refused. They just wouldn't help him. And it's like, holy crap, dude. Scared the crap out of me. Anyway,
yeah.
Speaking of people dying, hello to Ghost Trick.
Ghost Trick. Yeah.
Death.
There was another video that was really intense where it was a family who didn't take a tornado warning seriously. They just assumed that it would be like fine because, you know, it's kind of like how like when you live in a place that gets like frequent blizzards like I did. When you get a blizzard warning, you mostly just ignore it because for the most part it's okay.
I can wrangle blizzards any day, you know.
Like even though a blizzard can knock down your windows and collapse your house with how much like snow can pile on like quickly, it doesn't usually happen. And so it's kind of the same thing with the tornado in most places where it's like a tornado will form in your area, but luckily where it forms is like way out in the middle of a field or something like that. So anyway. The long and the short of it is that they didn't take it seriously. The fucking wind funnel starts forming like 2 blocks away from their house. And this like dude and his wife are like, holy shit, we got to get somewhere fast. But they can't leave because the wind's picking up. So they're like, okay, what's the safest place in our house that we can go? And they had like this little nook underneath their stairs. And so they're like, we're just going to go in there. We're just going to go in there. Come on. And the guy has to like physically grab and like yank his wife because she's panicking. He physically grabs her, shoves her into the closet. He's like recording like on a video camera the whole time because this was in like 1990 something. Anyway, so he's recording the whole thing. And at the last possible second, just as like the roof begins to collapse and the windows start to like rattle, he slams the door, holds it with his hand while his wife is screaming bloody murder. And it's like that for like 45 seconds. And it sounds like all hell is breaking loose outside. And then it dissipates. It gets quieter. The guy opens up the door a little bit and he has to like shove some debris, obviously. But he opens up the door a little bit. Their entire house is fucking gone. Like fucking Wizard of Oz, like Wizard of Oz style. Like the house is just gone except for the staircase that they were under. And it's just fucking. It is just such a fucking terrifying video because like if they hadn't if they hadn't reacted at the exact time that they did, if they had waited any longer, they'd be dead. Yeah, so sometimes I watch these videos like right before bed, and then I don't go to bed for another hour and a half.
Yikes.
Yeah. Yikes.
That seems like a...
Well, now that everybody's all warmed up, are you ready for some voice acting?
I mean...
Yeah. I'm just talking about tornadoes.
Tornadoes and home invasions. All right.
A tornado invading your home.
Tornado invasion.
Yeah.
So since Adrian's not here, I presume that Grant will be voicing Johnny Bravo. I'll still be voicing Birdman and main character. Saba's got... What's her name again?
I don't even remember by this point.
I think her name's
I know
Lynn.
her at least.
Okay. All right. Well, let's resume. Oh, by the way, Grant, what was the last thing you remember so we can bring you up to speed?
I have not watched the VOD yet because I have not had time. So
right, that's fair. So I'm asking you now, what was the last thing you've seen?
We went... Oh, it was with the dog in the apartment.
Okay, had we finished that yet or no?
No, we got like 10 minutes into it.
Okay, and then you left because it was 9. Okay, so yes. We did end up saving the dog. We ended up saving the girl too. I don't remember what her name was. It was like Miss something was what the dog kept calling her.
Yeah.
So that was all great. We went around because like we already established this, but like when you're a ghost, you can travel through the phone lines and stuff.
Right.
So we traveled from like place to place. there was this really aggressive lady who was writing like a steamy romance novel, and she's like constantly drinking wine. So we had to escape the apartment through her apartment. We came back to the junkyard because that's where the assassin who was supposed to kill Lynn was going. The one step ahead Steve or whatever his name was.
Right.
Oh yeah.
He was supposed to go to the junkyard, so we tried to like beat him there through the phone line. But when we got there, there was a bunch of police who were investigating our murder, and Lynn was their number one suspect. So they had her in custody. They had locked her in the superintendent's office. So we went into the superintendent's office, and guess what? She was dead again for the second time.
Stop dying, I swear.
So we did that. We solved her death using some like lights and crushing another hitman with a big heavy object from a crane. It was the exact same thing that we did before. We came back to
them like marshmallows.
We squished them like marshmallows. We came back to the present. Things were all great. But when we came back to the present, because obviously the present was a little bit different since Lynn's no longer dead, she had disappeared and no one knew where she was. But since we have the ability to essentially move through walls as long as there's an object to like connect to, we went into the basement underneath the superintendent's office to find Lynn dead again for the third time.
God damn it. Lynn.
I know, right?
She literally couldn't even make it down the stairs without dying. It's like...
it's pretty frustrating. And I'm playing her, so I'm frustrated with her.
She has a great personality, though. It's just frustrating that she just... I don't know, man. She's just fated to die. This is like imagine Ghost Trick crossed Final Destination.
I mean, is that not what this is?
I don't know. Like it might be, to be honest. I haven't actually finished the game yet, but all right. So there you go. I think there's probably some details that aren't really important, but for the most part, you're caught up now, Grant. So get excited.
I can't wait for Lynn to be like skewered in half by a pane of glass.
Or a giant or a giant like log crushes through the front of her. That's the one I always remember because that was like fucked.
That was the first one.
Was that the first one? Because I remember trailers for that showing up on TV, and that scared the shit out of me because we had logging trucks where we lived, and that was like a thing, was that you would quite often be behind them, and it's like, well, fuck.
What if it just slipped off and straight through you?
I don't think
you're gonna love Johnny Bravo, Grant. I promise.
Is it literally Johnny Bravo impression?
That is definitely the voice that you should do.
Fantastic.
Either that or Elvis, whichever one you're more comfortable with.
I mean, it's the same.
I'm about to say they're mostly the same, but all right.
You know, there's a new Elvis movie coming out, which it's like
I saw the trailer.
Yeah. Interesting.
What is it, a biopic?
Yeah, because I don't know. Obviously, Elvis is not the greatest person. It just flat out, and credited for a lot that he shouldn't be. So I'm interested to see how they're gonna try and play that.
Well.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was letting there was a musical sting, which I don't know if you like. Right as you finished right as you finished, the music went da da da. And I was like, okay,
yeah.
All right. Well, let's get this show on the road.
Whoa.
So now a locked room murder, eh? Things never get dull for our redhead. I know of a certain inspector who might dance around at the thought of a mystery. But no mysteries for me. Not when I can rewind time and talk to the
Not
victim
when I
herself.
Have God powers.
Not when I have the powers of God.
And anime, a little bit.
Guess it's time to go back and see the truth behind this murder with my own eyes.
All right.
Trick time!
Run it back.
There I am, lying flat on my face.
Again.
Rest in peace. Shut.
Guess what, guys? I died again.
Holy
Great,
shit.
huh?
Man, like there's like a sunny personality, and then there's like, holy shit, I'm burning. Like this is a sunburn personality. Yeah, exactly. My thoughts exactly, Cecil. I thought you'd be more grave under the circumstances.
Well, if I die for many more times, I literally will be in a grave soon. Well,
yeah, if I get a punch card, I get a free yogurt next time.
Exactly. Yeah, well, this is the third time after all. It's scary what a girl can get used to, don't you think?
Frankly, the way her mind works is a whole heck of a lot scarier to me. True, it's fucked. So what happened this time? Who shot you?
Obviously, I didn't see. Why?
What?
This wouldn't be interesting if I saw. I'd like to know myself. Who could have done it? Who shot me? Huh?
What are you asking me for? Oh boy, I guess I'll have to go find out myself.
Okay. Go ahead. Hurry along now.
Right.
Solve my problems for me, please.
I get the distinct impression I'm being used here. Okay. Looks like it's time to go back. Back to 4 minutes before your death.
Rewind time.
Ooh.
Dead.
Back in time.
Back in
Oh,
time.
right. This was right after she called the prison.
Who the fuck?
Oh, yes, Birdman.
Oh
With
my
the
Wait, this was me,
lantern?
right?
Yes, and I said you're the pigeon. That's your...
He's the pigeon on top of that.
since I locked this room up in darkness?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Looks like, so I'm going to do this voice. Once I thought the truth could be discovered in darkness, maybe it was just that the time wasn't ripe.
Or
The
maybe
fuck
it's
you
gonna glow in the
talking about?
dark. I think maybe there's something maybe that's supposed to light up in the dark or something. So he's like, let's check.
Oh,
And it didn't happen.
Oh.
What?
holy shit.
Oh my god, what quick thinking.
What? Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she went back in.
Yo.
Dude, I like how the animation just reversed. That was great.
Yo, he's sliding.
Sir, it makes sense to go all the way from the top, but you have like 5 steps back down. Huh.
Style points.
He hung up. What
No,
the fuck?
not this dimension too.
No, there are too many of the police officers. I also agreed just make them Kermits. It's easy
Yay.
enough.
Oh my god.
Rooster looking ass.
Rooster boy looking ass. She just spontaneously combusts
Oh,
and just falls down.
Uh-oh.
What?
Like, oh.
it's a Rube Goldberg machine that's gonna. Oh, and there's a fucking
Rube
gun on
Goldberg
the
machine of
wall.
death. It's Chekhov's gun.
Literally.
Yeah, and there it goes. Are you gonna?
Ah.
Are you gonna
What?
just stand there?
Sir,
Oh.
why do you have such a thing? Why do you have such a thing in your
Oh, and then the
underground?
whole
Oh
thing
my
resets
God.
itself.
Oh,
What
my
the
God.
hell, man?
Basically, just lock the door. That's all you need to do.
No, but what if
Is this
someone
gonna
gets
be
in
your
there?
house, Saba? When someone breaks in, and then there's actually a case of the shotgun booby trap. Of have you guys heard of that? Someone set up.
no.
Someone set up a
No.
shotgun to fire on a home invasion or home invader. Actually, I mean, I don't know if we want to talk about this now or if we want to play a game.
I mean, how much detail is it? It sounds like it was a trap that had a shotgun.
Well, so the story behind it was that this family, or this couple, older couple, owned this house out kind of in the countryside, and they didn't live there. It was just more or less storage, or they would go there like a couple nights, and it was more like a cabin for them. And this house got robbed all the time. nonstop, just constantly was getting robbed, and they were pissed, and they kept putting up signs, putting up barbed wire, being like,
I think they should have just resorted to acid. I think that would have helped.
To acid. So they should have dropped acid. And so he kept asking the sheriff, like, hey, can't you do anything about this? The sheriff's like, sorry, that sucks.
Sucks to suck.
And so, like, literally, and so they put in their bedroom, the husband rigged up a thing where if the door was pulled open, the person will be blasted in the chest. And the wife goes, that's a little much. How about we lower it? And he goes, okay. And he lowers it, and so they'd be blasted in basically the shin.
I was just expecting you to say in the crotch, so they'll never deal with it.
So a guy who had fallen on hard times, who needed extra money, came to his friend, and his friend goes, hey, there's this house that, basically everybody mugs. Why don't we go over there and, steal some stuff, and then you can get some money? And the guy goes, sure thing. As a last-ditch effort for stopping any invaders, they put a chair in front of the door. So you would have to, like, really rip at this door. And then, obviously, that would be the intention of breaking into this house. So sure enough, they go over there in the dead of night, when luckily no one was there. And they start stealing stuff. The guy who had fallen on hard times walks up to the second floor, to the bedroom, and he tugs at the door a little bit, and it doesn't budge. And finally just rips it open and gets blasted in the leg by the shotgun. He later sues the family.
Oh God, I was like thinking
he went to jail for this, and he paid his time, but he lost the use of his leg. He couldn't use his leg anymore, and he ended up suing the family for, overacting.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure the guy's wife saved this dude from dying,
Well, that was actually a thing in court of they knew what they were doing. They knew that would have killed him, and in fact, they lowered the gun and they still would have known the damage. The court ruled in the guy's favor, and they had to pay money to him, to the guy who, robbed their house.
It's such a weird thing because on one hand, yeah, a shotgun is pretty that's cranking it up to 11 pretty immediately, but the fact that no one was helping them not have their place robbed, and it's depending, and I don't know what state this occurred in, but depending on the state, if you have home defense laws where you're allowed to draw a gun on an intruder, I don't see any difference between that and just setting up a trap for an intruder.
Yeah, I would say something similar.
I posted a video because Legal Eagle did a video on it, and it's very interesting. But
how long ago?
It's how long ago was the video or this happening?
The video.
The video, let me check. It was November of 2019.
Okay. I'll probably end up checking this out because it's kind of interesting. The only story that I can think of that's kind of similar was the one where it was like a crack den, but the crack den was the crack den itself was in the second basement. So there was a single floor home, a basement, and then a sub basement. And apparently the entire way, all the way down, was laced with fucking crazy Vietnam era booby traps. You'd be walking down the stairs, and the plank on the stair that you were standing on would tilt forward because it was loose. It was tilt forward to encourage you to stumble, and as that tilted, it would activate a spring-loaded thing where a spike with a bunch of fucking nails came out of it, where it would be at chest level when you fell to instantly kill you.
What shit is this?
And I think my favorite one from that was it was another staircase booby trap, but they caught it luckily before anybody got hurt. But it was the third to last step right before you got to the door into the crack den, And the thing was that 50% of the step was like lighter than the other 50%. And they thought, that's weird. So they stepped on the darker side and nothing happened. They're like, okay, that's great. But it turns out that the lighter side was lighter because they had recently placed a box that looked like the step, but when you stepped on it, it would detonate 3 grenades.
What the, oh my fucking
okay,
God.
Man, grenades? That's like
I'm just like, holy shit, dude.
Jesus Christ.
And it's just like I don't know, like I remember learning about this like so long ago, and I remember my first thought is exactly the same thought I'm having now, where it's like, man, could you imagine being high on crack and having to remember all this random bullshit so that way you don't die?
Okay, this step, not this step, this one. All right, the right side of this step. Like, Jesus Christ.
There was like a thing where there were 3 light switches to like in the basement, so that way you could see where the staircase was. And because if you didn't turn on the light, there was a bunch of trip wires that had like fucking like Star Wars-esque log traps that would like swing and like crush your skull and stuff. But of the 3 light switches, only one of them was real, and the other 2 would just immediately electrocute you.
People forget to like clock in and out of work. Like, how do you even, if you're not high on crack, how do you even remember all this shit?
It's a sweet spot. You can't be too high or else you're not going to remember all this nonsense. But if you're not high enough, you're not going to put up with it.
Yeah, then you leave the crack den if you're alive, maybe. I don't know.
Hello, Mikey. Welcome to stream. Mikey says, quote, could you imagine being high on crack at the exact moment that he arrived? Well, anyway, that was a good detour. Let's get back to the game.
Game time. Whoa.
So excited. So the murderer was a mechanical murder machine?
Murder machine?
When I came into the room, it was pitch dark, so I turned on the light. That must have been what set it off. The murder machine, I mean.
Well, Lynn, like, babe, you stood there while a gun had a fuse lit, like a fucking pirate-era flintlock pistol had a giant cartoonish fuse. It's kind of your fault. Like, sure, it's definitely the superintendent's fault for setting up the Rube Goldberg machine of death. But also, come on, like, that's not entirely his fault. He gave you plenty of warning.
Locked room murder where the room kills you.
That's pretty funny.
Can you please stop repeating the words murder machine?
It's such a cool band name.
Superintendent Chalmers, welcome.
That old pigeon guy must have made it. But why?
Me?
Pigeon Man!
Him?
What could be the meaning behind this room?
Anyway, you'll have to find some way to stop that creepy machine. Once Cupid fires his arrow, it's all over.
There's like 6 different ways we could stop the machine. That's what a Rube Goldberg machine is that every piece has to work properly.
Could you imagine the Pythagorean switch videos, but at the end it just fires a gun and
It just fires
bam,
a
just
gun and
kills
kills.
someone?
Oh, Grant, I can't even describe to you how well that would do on YouTube if we did like Rube Goldberg machines and every single one of them had the exact same punchline of like Pythagorean bang. And it just fucking obliterates somebody. Oh, that would be so good. Now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh man, I wish I had like actual video production equipment. I would definitely make a series that was just that.
That'd be so funny.
That'd be so good. I'm just thinking about, like, imagine like the 4th one in the series. People are like, it's just whatever, and it's like this really interesting like public display of like the Rube Goldberg machine, and people are like, ooh, and the ball like falls, hits like a cymbal, and it like rolls and all this other stuff, and then right at the end it's just a fucking cannon that just obliterates the crowd.
It's like, it reminds me of the video. I'm so and so, and today I'm gonna shoot my boss.
Oh my god.
And the guy starts talking, and the person edited the video to just bang. It's it's so like I don't know why, like, because obviously like murder is bad, and under most circumstances I don't really revel in the humor of like grotesque murder, but when it happens so quickly and no one has any any time to
Wow.
no, I can't watch this. I'm gonna watch this.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh.
It reminds me of when I first showed you this when we were living together. You're like, Grant, that's not funny. That's just murder.
But it's so funny.
What a time.
He shoots the windshield 3 times to check his boss. Man, we are making no fucking progress on Ghost Trick today.
Oh, it's so good.
I heard all of that.
I started thinking about the. I started thinking about the Rube Goldberg gun, like theoretical video, and I choked up my water a little bit. Oh.
Well.
Yeah. Progress.
Back to game. Progress stream.
Okay. We got. Oh, hey.
You know what, Cecil? I think this death might be easier to prevent than the others.
You could have prevented your own.
Why? Yeah.
Shush.
Like anything could have been different. Why is
Step
that?
to the side.
You know, because the murderer is mechanical.
She has a point. I can't manipulate living creatures, but I can manipulate this machine. Now I just gotta figure out how to stop it. Wouldn't it be fucked if this level like revolved around the idea of like you have like similar to how like the Rube Goldberg machine requires everything to like work in a very specific way? Imagine if you had to like fuck with the different components of the Rube Goldberg machine, or else it would still kill her, just in like different ways.
Oh no.
Well, we'll see what happens, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see what's behind door number 1.
Oh. There's no game audio.
Okay,
Apart
no
from the
game
commentary,
audio.
it's pretty much dead air. Really?
Oh, that's weird.
There should be music, yeah.
Let me double check. Cause my computer has been fucking up recently with audio sourcing, so let me.
Because we are voice acting. They don't have voices, but there's definitely audio.
Music.
There is definitely something that you
That's
should be
audio
able to
cable.
hear.
That's wrong.
Ha 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 ha.
This one?
Hee-hoo.
Hoo
How's
hoo
that?
hee ha.
I see the levels going now. Thank you very much for. There we go. Perfect. Thank you very much, Mikey. I probably wouldn't have noticed that for like another hour. so you just saved my recording, because now I can actually go to my recording and change that too. Properties.
Very nice.
Oh,
Appreciations.
there we go.
Clapping all around.
Oh, okay, never mind. I figured it out. Anyway.
Oh.
When the 4 minutes ago me turns on the light, that's when the murder machine is set in motion, apparently.
It looks like the key to solving this one is understanding this Rube Goldberg machine. Well, shit.
I think we have to wait.
Yeah, till he
Or,
Oh, we have to wait for
by.
his lantern.
Yeah.
Oh!
Then he blows it out.
But that's like in front of the door, so.
How long has it been since I locked this room up in darkness? I once thought the truth could be discovered in darkness. Maybe it was just that the time wasn't ripe.
I think
Okay.
we already read this.
I know, but I like the voice.
Even
better
with
than
the. I will say, even with context, this still doesn't make any sense.
I
what
don't know
he's
why
saying.
he's doing this, yeah. Hot dog, Lynn. Oh, do you think I call the phone? Oh, he calls somebody.
Oh, then you can go there.
You can go up, yes, away from the place.
How did you manage to cram yourself into that tiny elevator?
I've always liked small, cramped places.
What's the opposite of claustrophobia?
Claustrophilia?
Yeah,
I guess so.
that's a little weird.
Whenever I see a little hole or crevice, I always feel like crawling in. This
Lynn,
this seems
what
a
the fuck?
little. She seems a little weird.
Her eyes
place
are
I
like
feel
looking
most-
in different directions.
Oh God. The place I feel most at home is that space between my bed and the wall.
Yeah, I guess I can understand that.
Wait, so she squishes herself? Okay, I don't even understand what's happening. Ah, we're birds of a feather. We should get together and talk about it sometimes.
Perhaps in a
Wow.
small, cramped space.
Perhaps in a small, cramped space.
Oh,
And then she
that
goes,
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we're dead. What do you mean get together, Lynn?
Yet.
What?
She's
I mean,
not
we technically
dead
have an
yet.
infinite amount of time to
us.
talk right now.
Oh, ooh.
Ho 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 ho.
Is this the superintendent? I'm so glad. I thought I was all alone. There's nowhere else to fucking go.
Go
Oh,
upstairs.
right, because this leads to the coffee pot, which leads to the floor. Okay. Yeah.
I like how we
yeah.
went
We're
all
done.
across the city to just come
He
back.
hung up. Oh, fuck.
Rude. Oh, shit.
Apparently, the word you were looking for was agoraphobia, the fear of large open spaces.
I thought agoraphobia was the fear of groups of people.
It's both, I thought. Like large crowds and open spaces, I thought.
Well, because she didn't say that she was afraid of open spaces.
No,
She
yeah,
said that she
I was saying
liked
it's-
Grant
small
was
places.
just looking for the word.
No, I was saying what's the opposite? Like what
Yeah.
what would happen if you really liked it?
Yeah,
Like
I think that would
she
be
does.
claustrophilia. I think we were right about
Oh, okay.
that. Yeah.
Okay,
Still, that makes sense, though.
That's cool, yeah.
It's all over. It's all over for me. Oh, I forgot. Kermit Cop is the one who has a crush on Lynn, because who doesn't, evidently?
It ain't easy being green.
It ain't easy being a cop.
Oh,
Looks into camera.
Looks into camera.
Lynn,
Oh,
sweet,
God.
cute Lynn, who shines as bright as the sun, ran away on me. And then those detectives, matching bookends blue and green, yelled at me. And then the old man with the dirty blue dove. What? The dirty blue dove on his head completely ignored me.
Oh my god, is the bird evil?
Obviously, it's a bird. If only, and birds aren't real. If only somebody would get.
That's true.
No, I'm just remembering because I remember my mom, like, this was like weeks ago now, and I can't believe I didn't bring it up before, but my mom, like, just chit-chatting in the morning or whatever, and she was like, hey, Zach, do you know anything about this birds aren't real thing? And I was
And
like,
you're
what the
like,
hell are you talking about? And she's like, yeah,
know
I saw it
anything
all over
about it.
Facebook, and apparently people think that it's real. And so I go and I look, and it was just like, she friends a lot of people that she doesn't actually know, and they were just passing around like birds aren't real memes. But I thought this was a beautiful opportunity, and so I was like, oh yeah, yeah, it's about like 9/11 stuff. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah. After 9/11, the US killed all birds on the continental US and replaced them with robotic drones to surveil the American populace. And she obviously like didn't buy it for a second, but she thought I was crazy, which she bought. She thought that I was crazy, and it was a great time to just go along with it for a good
Real.
5 minutes.
They're just security drones.
If only somebody would give me a kind word right about now. You want to give him a kind word, Miss Bright as the Sun?
Let's see. Hang in there.
Everyone. This is Mikey. Everyone thinks you're crazy, Obo. This is Mikey's voice now. Haha.
Mikey's Kermit.
Mikey is Kermit. You can't stop me. That's all you got?
I'd like to see you do better.
Damn.
Okay, so we got this.
Close the
You can
spout.
steam his butt.
Got his ass.
At least
Singed
throw
it slightly.
at least throw a British accent on Kermit. How do I do a British accent while doing Kermit?
Good luck.
Oi, oi! What's all this then?
What's all this thing? Oh my god.
Give me a British thing to say. I'll say it as Kermit. Lynn ran away. The detectives yelled at me. The old pigeon man ignored me. And then the kettle nearly scared me to death. My life is in complete shambles.
Jesus Christ, man.
No!
No!
That's gratitude for you. We were just trying to warm him with the kettle whistle. Warm him.
And
up.
warm.
Warm. Would he have preferred getting scalded by the steam, huh?
Well, at least his fate has
No,
changed. Sorry. Well, at
Cool
least his
Kermit.
fate has changed a bit. That's good anyway.
Is it?
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't get his ass scolded.
He didn't
Scalded?
die, but scalded.
Scolded.
It's just talking to his ass. Listen, you did a real mess up thing
What are
today. It
you
was a real
trying?
bad job.
Okay, so we're here. I'm assuming that you're actually gonna have to wait for the thing to come up.
Oh god, you
Present.
fool!
There it goes, the murder machine.
And if the whole thing plays out, that gun on the wall will go off.
Just
But
like
before
50
that
Cent
happens, it's up
gun.
to me to use my ghost tricks.
There must be some way to disrupt this domino effect. You just have to find it.
Here goes. This?
So
Nope. This?
Open the door.
This is examine.
Balance the toy.
I wonder if there's a funny cutscene if you fail and he gets his ass burned. There was. It was in the original like playthrough, or not playthrough, like the original like version of what this
Timeline.
looks like when we
Timeline.
don't fuck with anything. He just gets his ass burned a little bit and he rubs his butt.
Ouchie, my butt.
His butt.
Dude, water's so good. Did you know that?
10 out of 10.
Facts.
Oh, I know this toy. The wheel spins and moves down the pole. Hey, look! There's a thread attached to it.
It loops around the clock and is tied to the frame, the gun's end. And it seems to be connected to our fiery Mr. Cupid as well. This toy seems to be the heart of the entire mechanism. But inertia is surprisingly powerful. I can't stop it once it's set into motion.
Maybe just have it like shoot
Like-
immediately.
Oh, I
Nope, you can't even-
literally can't even get to the Cupid.
Trick his ass.
Okay. All right. Let's focus.
All right.
All right.
It does appear that we.
Okay, now ladies.
Okay, I'm definitely glad it.
So I'm thinking it's over here because you see how on this side there's
Like a
something. Well, you like the wiggle. Because she does that. I spin like once or twice.
You spin to win.
We spin right round.
Because I can open this or move this hoist.
What
What does opening this do?
Hit it.
Oh, bowling ball!
Oh.
Oh, it's a different Rube Goldberg
ball.
machine.
Oh my god,
Oh,
guys,
the
we
ball
have to do
probably
a
rolls
second
off.
Rube Goldberg machine inside an already made Rube Goldberg machine.
That's
Oh my
sick.
god, that's pretty cool.
Okay, well, we gotta reset.
No.
We do gotta reset.
No.
No,
Impossible.
Could you imagine playing this
We're
game on
supposed to do
4
this in
times
one
speed?
run. Oh my god. Yeah, just speed it up with your mind.
yo,
Your very real
fine.
DS.
On my very real DS.
Yeah. Speed run, literally.
Okay. So we got this.
So you gotta move. Don't you want to move the crane first? maybe.
Or indeed probably right.
Ghost his ass.
Ghost his ass.
We're getting there.
What? What?
Hey, that was pretty good just now.
Maybe if we were on a putting green.
Well, with a swing like that, maybe we could put it to some use here.
You could open that door on the bottom.
Yeah, I wonder what's down there.
Door is.
Good thinking.
But I mean,
I just might be able to use this trick somehow. If I could change the path the ball takes.
Are we gonna like hit her in the face and she's gonna like,
She's going,
keel over? Oh shit! And then bullet's gonna go over her head.
That's great and all, but it looks like we're all out of time on this round.
Okay. All right, motherfucker. Let's do it again.
Run it back.
Wow, this one, like, as far as I can tell, this one requires like actual timing.
It's pretty cool.
I still view her hair as lobster tail.
I view her hair
It
as
does.
human. I love her hair, dude.
The lobster tail hair.
The lobster hair.
The lobster hair. Oh, I don't know what that was, but that was pretty interesting.
Hit that shit. Yeah, there we go.
So it makes a no.
No.
Wait, no. I roll.
Oh, you fucked.
I roll.
No.
It's fine. Everything's fine. See, we're good. Trick it. Come back.
Hit it.
Pop it.
Dude, it's so...
Twist
Pop
it.
Pull it.
Am I good? Oh!
Oh,
Yeah!
You
What
did
the? That's weird as
it!
fuck, dude.
oh, there he goes.
What just happened?
Dude, that was cool. I love this game.
Hell yeah.
It looks like your future just got a whole lot rosier. Your death has been erased. Again. For the third time. Please
Stop
be more
dying.
careful.
Thank you. You kept your promise, didn't you, Cecil?
But then you ceased to exist, so didn't you really die?
My promise?
You said I'd see you again if I died.
I don't remember making any promises. It's all for my own benefit anyway.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
What could this room be all about?
Killing you? I can't imagine.
Those things that went off at the end, those were party poppers, weren't they?
Party poppers. I have no recollection of what they are, but that's no surprise.
The party poppers, the gun going off, it seems familiar somehow. Okay, that's weird.
What are you talking about? I'll leave that part of the puzzle to you. I have my own puzzle to figure out. Well, shall we be going back now? Back to our present? Back to our new present?
We be going back now?
Hey, listen, dude, I don't know how I did the, like... It wasn't even, like, a great voice, but I had a voice on the first session that we did, and I immediately lost it.
Oh, she's chilling here now.
It's like a birthday party.
Best to stay here. Cecil, are you there?
Lynn is talking to me? Mikey says, what's with this Earthbound Geiger style background? Well, that's what happens when you go insane.
Basically, if you're there, could you say something? If you're not there, I guess I'm just a weird girl who talks to herself. Hell yeah.
She's so proud.
Well, you are kind of a weird girl. Whether or not whether you talk to yourself
Little
or
weird
not.
champ.
Can you just, tickle her or something?
Oh, I can do this.
Talk.
No, cancel her.
Cancel her. Cancel. You said something wrong.
You are here. I knew it. I just had that feeling. Shame on you for stepping foot into a girl's head uninvited. You're the one who asked.
You asked.
Please.
Wait, what do you wait? Do you think that instead we could have lowered the hook and it would have like grabbed her hair?
Oh no!
Give her the haircut she so needs. Wait a minute!
Don't you fucking dare! Her hair looks absolutely perfect.
It's ridiculous.
Don't give me that a ghost doesn't have feet bit. It's just a figure of speech.
Hey, I didn't say anything.
There! That tone! It's that tone of yours that makes me mad.
Who are you, my mom?
I'm gonna kick your ghost ass.
I'm gonna kick your ghost ass! See, you cut to her, like, outside of this, like, realm of the mind, and she's just punching her own skull. So...
Get out of here!
So, did you have something in particular you wanted to say to me?
Nope, probably not. I just thought I'd share some information with you. I'm investigating a case right now. A murder case, and I'm doing it alone. Aha.
Whose murder case? A murder case? All by yourself?
Is that legal?
She's a detective?
Yes.
What do you mean is that legal?
No.
She's a detective.
That's because
Murder
the
is
case was
illegal.
closed a long time ago.
Grant's just quiet. Murder is illegal. Did you know that if someone comes up to you on the street with a knife and demands your wallet, all you have to do is say no thank you and they can't take your money?
it by
It's
force.
illegal.
Yeah. What are they gonna do?
Who knows? But the culprit is already behind bars, forgotten by the world.
So why are you looking into it then?
Because I think the person's innocent, that's why. There's something strange behind the case, some big mystery. I firmly believe that. So anyway, I finally have my memory back. I'm not at liberty to tell you about the case. He's dead! Probably tell him anything he wanted to.
I saved your life 3 times, lady!
Exactly! But if there's anything else you want to know, I'll try to answer what I can.
Mikey said something cursed in chat, so I'm gonna do it justice.
Oh my god.
Something weird's going on in the city tonight. Something sussy-wussy.
No.
Oh,
No.
perfect. I'm gonna go back in the recording and take that, and that's gonna be my new sub notification. Me just going sussy-wussy in a Kermit voice.
It'll be my text notification.
I send you like 6 texts in a row just so that way on your phone it just goes sussy-wussy, sussy-wussy.
It's like, sorry, I gotta take this.
you're like at a date or like it's a funeral, like something horrible, and like just everybody's all quiet and mourning, and you just hear sussy-wussy, sussy from your pocket, and it's like, oh fuck.
Sorry, guys.
I gotta take this.
I gotta
go. I think that was like a really old video from, I want to say like 2005 or whatever, like back during that era where excuse me, dude was just like on a subway train or whatever, just like chilling out, and then you see his like pocket light up with his phone, but the audio that comes out of the phone is the classic like deep fried woman orgasming thing that they put. It just like super loud, and the guy just doesn't even react. He just pulls out his phone and answers it, and everybody else on the train is looking at him like he's fucking crazy. And I'm like, oh man, that's so good.
That's some king shit right there.
Lynn is my only lead. I would like to ask her about a few things. You have your life and your memory back now. So let me ask you again. Who shot me tonight? Well, I did.
Yeah, I thought that might be the first thing on your mind.
What else would it be? There's a good chance I was shot while I was with you, after all.
I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Oh, my memory just isn't clear on that part. Uh-huh.
She definitely shot us.
Well, that's the person.
You know what I just thought of?
What?
What if we have a twin? Because this is Shu Takumi.
Him.
No, like Cecil. Because this is Shu Takumi, right? And like the game has already done like a couple tropes that Shu Takumi is like well known for. And I'm wondering now, because like they suspect, because it was her gun that shot the bullet that killed us, right? So it's heavily implied that she's the one that shot us, or at least somebody who had her gun. What if we're not Cecil? What if we're literally Cecil's evil twin who works with the murderer people?
That'd be interesting.
I mean, sure. I don't.
The only reason I'm thinking of that is because it's like obviously both Lynn and Cecil are like pretty unique to identify. But the reason why we know this is Lynn 100% is because like 6 characters have confirmed it so far. Whereas the only place where we learned that our name was Cecil was the dossier back when we were in the fancy room. You know what I mean?
If that's the case, Shu Takumi would have made me shoot Takumi. Never mind. No, that'd be cool.
Not clear.
I met with you tonight, and then you fell down right in front of me. I think I remember seeing that part. Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure you were shot, maybe from somewhere far away.
So you didn't see the culprit?
I'm sorry. I wish I could be of more help. So I was right. It was the far-sighted, whatever his name.
One step ahead, Larry?
No, that's one step ahead. This is far-sighted, whatever he's called.
He's not real. There's no far-sighted person. There's only nearsighted Nick or whatever his name is.
Okay? We haven't seen far-sighted guy. But I know it wasn't something shot you.
Your colleagues seem to think you're a suspect, though.
A little sussy.
I wanted the information you had for me. So why would I shoot you before I got it?
Information, huh? I wonder what info I had for her.
I'll be right back.
Okay. By the way, I see you have a little roommate.
Camilla? How do you know about her?
There was a tiny incident at your apartment a little while ago.
An incident? What kind of incident? What happened? Is Camilla all right?
She's fine, thanks to thanks to her loyal little friend, Missile. Although I did have a little trouble bringing him back to life.
Oh my. What in the world is going on? Why would anybody want to hurt Camilla and Missile?
You're being targeted by a certain organization.
The Blue Man Group.
All right, well, that's their name now.
What? Yes.
I saw them. The people who were calling you their target.
So I'm a suspect and a target? Could this night possibly get any worse?
You're also getting divorced.
What? Since when was I married?
Exactly. Like, could you imagine that? Could you imagine? How could this get any worse? Your child's dead. I was pregnant?
Yeah.
I'm just taking more drinks of water.
I'm turning into Batman slowly.
Who, me?
Yes,
Where
you.
is he? Where's Scarecrow? It does sound pretty rough. Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Huh?
You know what they say, when it rains, it pours. Isn't it time you admitted you need me? Need my powers?
Isn't it? Don't you know when someone dies, they continue dying again and again afterwards? I'm sorry. I can't cooperate with you. What? We're literally dead.
It's because we're actually the evil twin and we're working with the Blue Man Group.
But then we would be blue too.
Don't be racist.
Yes, you saved my life tonight. I'm completely grateful for that. But as a detective, I still can't trust you.
That's too bad. So I had some important information that you wanted, huh?
That's right, you called the station yesterday, and you asked to talk to me. You told me you had an important lead on the case I was working on.
Important lead, eh?
You said you wanted to meet me and talk to me directly tonight at the junkyard.
And you fell for it? Even given how fishy that sounds?
You're the last person I want to hear that from, you know? But I just couldn't let it go, no matter how shady it seemed. That's because I'm running out of time.
Hey, that's right. You said something was going down tonight. Does that something have to do with the case you're working on?
I'm sorry, but I can't talk about it.
Woman! How many times do I have to save your life before you trust me?
Hey, something came up. I gotta get going. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye, Grant.
Oh, goodbye.
Well, Laura should be here soon, in theory.
Hopefully.
Okay, well, we're done.
So she knows we exist. Though this is like an
Well, she knew that
incredibly
before.
weird world, though. Like the idea that, oh, hey, people who died, but like who have been helped by dead people can remember they died.
Can remember that they died, remember that there is like some form of an afterlife, and just freely talk with them as long as the ghost consents, I guess.
Yeah, it's weird.
Quite strange. I like it though. It's much more interesting than whatever Maya fucking did in Ace Attorney. So what are you gonna do now?
Run, I guess. They'll catch me again if I don't get out of here. And I have to get to the restaurant. I'm worried about Camilla.
Oh yeah. What was it? The Chicken Kitchen on Dead End Drive, right?
Dead end track. What about you, Cecil? What are you going to do?
I don't know. To tell you the truth. You're my only lead. If you leave, take the lantern or something. Take anything that I can be a part of.
Just realized, you and I are on the same boat. We're both looking for answers tonight, and neither one of us has anybody to help us.
Actually, where are we?
At a police... I don't know.
No. I don't mean like physically like in the superintendent's office. I mean like when we started this conversation, we were in the toolbox and just connected to her head, right? So we could talk. But now she's on the other side of the table.
I think we're just connected to her. We're inside
But we're
her.
not... But we can't connect that far away.
No, I think we were already connected to her, and then she started moving.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Is like if she moves too far away, shouldn't our connection break in theory?
No, because we're resting within her.
So we are within her right now.
We are indeed, yes.
So then there's no reason for us to be upset if she leaves, because we'll just follow her to the chicken kitchen.
Yeah, that part's a little weird.
Yeah. Okay, so there you go. That's the point I was trying to get to. Because I'm like, that's weird. That about sums it up. Hey, even if you can't cooperate with me, how about if we just agree to use each other?
Nice.
What a healthy relationship.
That's not a bad idea. You're on. Can I ask you to do me a favor?
That's
first?
cooperation!
Really? Yeah, and plus, what have we been doing this entire time for you, lady?
Cooperating! It's like... What's that?
I need you to sneak into a certain place for me. A prison, to be exact.
Prison?
Oh, she was calling like the innocent person.
Yeah,
right?
she was
That's
trying
who
to
she's
call
been talking
him.
to, yeah.
Whoever him is.
Our twin brother.
Mikey's right. Hey, I don't want to work with you, but can you do me this one solid?
I'm just hypocrite. I want you to go find out a certain prisoner's work schedule for tomorrow.
Work schedule? For a prisoner?
Lauren!
Hello, Lawrence.
Hello. Yes, the prisoners are given different job details every day. Each prisoner's schedule for the next day is written on a small blackboard in his cell.
So just go check out a certain prisoner's blackboard, huh? Okay.
His prisoner number is D99. If you do that for me, I'll cooperate with you. I thought you already agreed first.
That we wouldn't cooperate. I guess this is her being like, hey, if you do this, then I'll cooperate with you. Because this, in theory, does not benefit us at all, except for getting her to cooperate with us.
But didn't she say, like, I like the idea of us using each other?
Right! And then she
Didn't
asked
she
us to do a
agree to
favor.
that?
She's so weird. Okay, you're on. You have to get me to a phone, lady! Wow, that's a tremendous amount of upper arm strength.
Okay, see you later. No, the phone! No! Come on,
See you.
why did you use your
But don't die
brain?
again, if you can help it.
She's gonna.
Wait, where were we? You're right. Are we stuck in something? Are we just not paying attention to her
lamp.
anymore? He wiggling.
Dancing.
It looks like I hold the key to the case Lynn is investigating. And she holds the key of solving the mystery of me. So we started up a strange relationship of cooperation. We said we wouldn't... Whatever.
Co-op stream.
Co-op stream. Lynn gave me an assignment. My task is to check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99. I better get to the prison.
Wouldn't this like not matter because by tomorrow's
Will be
scheduled
gone?
point,
Yes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be
Well,
fucked if
that's
like the
wonderful.
work schedule starts at midnight? Because it's tomorrow, right? The Lost Memories of
Graveyard
Self.
stream.
A forgotten murder case. A dead guy and a detective join forces to find out the truth behind them both.
That sounds like a start of a joke.
The detective assigned the dead guy a task to sneak into the prison and find out a certain prisoner's schedule for tomorrow. I just realized I should do this. Oh, F3, right? Yeah, there you go. What should I care? I don't have a schedule for tomorrow. That's how I'm feeling about it at the moment. Literally what Saba just said. We are still in the tool case.
I don't get it then. They screwed up. What can we say?
What the fuck? Oh, hey.
Oh, hi.
Hello, mans.
Wrote the prayer.
It's all over. It's all over for me. Lynn, sweet, cute Lynn, who shines bright as the sun, ran away from me. This is weird, unique art for repeated dialogue. You know?
Huh?
Is it repeated?
You weren't here for it, Lawrence.
All right.
Forget about that. Now listen to me, kid. Yes, sir? You're bright as the sun, Lynn. Probably doesn't even know you exist. I was gonna make the guy an incel, but whatever, I'll just read the line.
Oh,
And those detectives will probably yell at you your whole life. Never mind fretting your every little setback. Enjoy your life. Get what you can out of it. Mister, would you mind just leaving me alone? Man, all three of these voices are me. I should hand one of these. Well, we're going to a new location, so guess what, Lawrence?
yes.
More people.
I wonder
gonna
how that
guess the
detective who
one
keeps
you-
dying is doing. I hope she's still alive. I bet
been
she's
like
pretty
5
pleased with
seconds.
herself. Keeping so much attention of the keeping so much of the Reaper's attention focused on her. That little lady is waiting for her sister at the chicken kitchen. After I take care of this assignment, I better head there too. All right, well, let's go. This one? This one.
So is it me now?
Probably.
So, how are the preparations coming along?
Oh, you're making me do both. No, I think they're taking care of them right now.
Yeah, man, I'm not looking forward to this.
Yeah, it kind of surprises me coming from you. I didn't know rules. I didn't know you thought about such things I can't read. By the way, that was me being sarcastic, just in case you didn't catch that.
2 more hours, and then it's time.
I guess we should just get back to work.
Yeah, I guess you're right. We...
Lawrence is doing work. The atmosphere here seems tense. I guess I'll just have to do my work as well. I don't fucking stop talking! Yeah.
Oh my god, look at the posture on the guy to the left.
Excellent posture. How do I get to these cells? I better try to get some information here first. Trick. Memo.
Treat.
Memo. Monitor. The screen shows rows of tiny rooms. The rooms are really, really small, and you can see right into them from the outside. I suppose the open bars keep the rooms airy, but I wouldn't want to live in one myself. I wonder where these little rooms are. Let's try this one.
Hey, yo, nice throw. Hey, Bailey. Try pinning up your memos a little better next time. Let me see this thing. Inspection, prisoner, CQ74.
Oh, it's almost time for that. I better prepare.
Prisoner C74, eh? What did that big whale do anyway?
You don't know about the Metro Police Department siege case?
Metro, who, what?
C74 barricaded himself into the the Police Department and took siege of that place. He even pointed a huge flamethrower at the Chief Commissioner.
Flamethrower?
Why the heck did he do all that?
Where the heck did he do all that?
I want a flamethrower.
That's what the detectives who surrounded him asked too. What are your demands, they asked.
And?
The guy looked confused, thought about it for a while, and said,
Bring me 5 servings of curry and rice on the double. Curry and rice? That's it?
unfortunately no. After he was done eating, he torched the commissioner's office with the flamethrower. Torched it good. Important documents and the commissioner's mustache were destroyed by the flames.
What the heck do you do all that for?
Because the curry was too spicy, he said.
Huh?
It was too spicy and I just lost it, he said.
Seriously?
The case sent shockwaves throughout the country.
That doesn't make any sense in the first place. How did a huge armed guy make it all the way to the commissioner's office alone?
It's a complete mystery.
Why don't they just ask C7 for himself?
Maybe they did, but they didn't. But they haven't released anything about it. Apparently, it's all a matter of national secrecy.
There. Take that.
Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away? What a loser.
What an idiot. I hate working with him.
I want to work better with him.
Hey, Bailey. What's the matter? You can't even pin a memo properly? Let me see this thing. Take prisoner C38 to the telephone room.
Yes, you just made a request to use the phone a little while ago.
Oh, you told me that earlier. C38, eh? What did that punk do anyway?
Never heard the story about the secret rendezvous case?
That's not a good name for a case. Oh, the secret rendezvous case? Ooh.
Secret who what?
C38 was a singer in a band. His group was playing a concert that was being broadcast all over the country live.
What's with all this exposition?
And right in the middle of their encore, there was a huge incident.
A huge incident. What was it? A murder or something?
Alright, here's the exposition. In a way, it was even worse than a murder because it had to do with national secrets.
Where are we right now? Where it's just like, oh, dude, there's so many national secrets that are just being revealed constantly.
Huh? National Secrets? A rock band? I'm lost.
That's literally what you said, Zach. The song they were doing was called Secret Rendezvous. But the lyrics C38 was singing were completely different from usual.
So how is that a huge incident?
Because the new lyrics expose all the nation's dark, seamy secrets. I thought that's steamy secrets. Budget misappropriations, foreign economic strategies, illicit dealings, genocide, murder, everything. He was caught red-handed in the act of leaking national secrets.
What about if you arrest him for national secrets, then what about all the horrible shit the government's doing?
We are the government. We looked upon it ourselves and we found that we did nothing wrong.
Ah!
Seriously?
The case sent shockwaves throughout the country, much like the previous case.
But it doesn't make any sense. In the first place, how would a rock singer know any top secret information?
It's a complete mystery.
What? Is that C38 himself?
Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it. Apparently, it's all a matter of national security.
What are you talking?
National security.
This bitch empty. Yeet.
Bitch empty. Yeet.
What are you gonna throw my important duty memos away?
All right, well,
Well, there you go.
what the fuck?
Oh. There you go again, fooling around with that thing.
Wait, there's a memo on the wall.
Yeah, there's an animation where he picked it from the trash, I think, and then put it back up.
Oh, not with me.
Don't lie, you know you love to see me jump up and prepare for an emergency. You know you love me.
You know you love me.
Ah, yeah, sure, way back when I first got this job. But I've had enough of that now. Besides, you always react exactly the same way. The emergency switch is probably just loose. Probably because I fooled around with it too much.
But it went up.
They fooled around with it so much, it's still standing up.
Walls for emergencies. Don't play with it.
Anyway, it wasn't me. Maybe you ought to get it repaired, huh?
I don't. You have the same position.
No, I'm looking to the right. I have a completely different position.
Well, close it back up. It's making me feel on edge.
Nah, too much of a pain.
A pain? Proper emergency procedures are a pain to you? What a sad, sad state of affairs.
Dude, there's a fucking rocket launch. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Am I gonna... Lawrence, I'm so sorry.
Here we go again. Alright. Alright, tell me about the C-92 case, Bailey. Let me see this thing. Bring dinner to prisoner D-99.
Hey.
Eh?
The chef is preparing it for him right now.
I thought that said chief.
The chief is preparing it himself right now. He's doing it personally.
Oh, how fancy. D-99, eh? Even I know about this one. So I'll do the exposition now.
Yes.
Such a sad case. Hard for us, too.
He shot his wife, didn't he? Right in front of a family member. It's just awful. Why in the world did he do that? Why would he do something like that, of all people?
The motive, everything, all a complete mystery.
It's just ridiculous. It doesn't even make sense that he would do anything like that.
Wait, you know how like things can be described as like a mystery wrapped in an enigma? This game is like a mystery dipped in like molten mystery sauce and then coated with a thick layer of mystery and drizzled with powdered mystery and then served
Molten
with a side of
mystery
mystery with dipping mystery sauce. It's like
Stop, I can only get so much hungry.
Mystery.
I don't know the details, but apparently... Here comes my exposition. This case is a matter of national secrecy as well.
I don't get it. None of it makes any sense.
You do know what kind of prison this is, don't you? It's a special prison, built just for these kinds of special cases.
he works here. Why would you have to explain this to him? Wouldn't he know?
Incompetency.
Wouldn't he know by the like 8 layers of security procedures he has to go through just to sit at this desk and make a house of cards?
Listen, the warden's my father, so I was
It's called nepotism, all right?
Yeah. No, don't worry about it. Just explain the job to me and I'll do it.
That D99, who knows what he's thinking or hiding behind that beard of his?
I don't like any of it. I knew I couldn't take my job seriously without it getting to me.
Oh my god, someone who's not Lawrence. So the prisoner I'm looking into, so the prisoner I'm looking for, D99, was convicted of murder, eh? Does Shu Takumi know that there's other crimes that happen in the world?
No.
Who knows?
It's a national
Well, actually,
secrecy.
you know what? That's really unfair because we literally just had like 10 minutes of exposition where the first 2 crimes that were described were arson, presumably, and then leaking national secrets. So, never mind. And apparently he has a beard.
Buckets.
No! Something about yelling at you to stop throwing stuff at me. I know the line. I'll put up another one.
Oh no. It's never going to end.
It's time.
What? What?
What the
what
hell
the-
is that?
Is that the rock star?
Oh my god, it might be the rock star leaking national secrets. Oh, because they get the phone call.
Yeah.
Who allowed her to keep her guitar? Or their guitar?
Was it a her?
I have no clue. That's why I changed. I don't know.
Well,
Oh
if
my
you
god,
say
he put the
her-
wine glass at the top of the house of cards.
Ooh. What
Great
skill?
idea,
There,
dude.
it's done.
Holy
My
crap.
job is so hard.
My job is so difficult. I'm glad I get paid $500,000 a year to
Yeah.
do this.
Good thing I'm getting a government wage off of doing this.
Yeah. We didn't get to show Grant this lady.
Oh, you never saw her?
No. Grant was here
We
for
were
like the
helping the
first
dog
hour of
live.
stream and then he had to go.
Dang.
Yeah, something just happened. It's like I gotta go.
The odd blue doctor. Clearly a villain.
Pigeon Man.
Pigeon Man. Typical cop. Navy blue square. The rock jailbird.
I
That
don't know,
looks
this is a
like
dude, I
this
think.
looks like minus
Bro
the
with that
hair.
hair.
It looks like a
Nice.
character that could have been in Cowboy Bebop.
All right.
All right, well, just so that way we never have to do all of that again.
Reset. Heck
I'm gonna
yeah.
repeat all my dialogue.
Boop boop bop bop. Ah.
It's gonna be pop.
Press this button, open the door. He gets to escape.
Not phased.
How did they
at
not?
All.
Oh, he's like, oh, that's
Phased.
weird.
He is phased.
Dude, I had to. Wow, that's crazy. I had to press the button fast enough.
Speed.
So this is the thing that was making that horrible noise a second ago. I guess it's a way for this spiky-haired youth to express himself. Sentiments like "I'm hungry" or "I'm thirsty," maybe. Something primitive like that, I bet. Peace out! I'm done! He has full artwork, so I know he's gonna have like full lines, so I don't want to do that voice the whole time, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, you probably dead on with how all of us imagine him to sound like.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right! Like,
That's
oh
just
shit!
a big yourself.
This is the same voice as before!
And get back to yourself.
Just do Kermit or something! Hey, Guardman! How about giving me a little space? That crazy walk of yours is dangerous, man! Oh my god, my voice is gonna die.
You could tone it down.
No!
Not as. No, just
You
like
can't
be
turn
like.
down rock and roll! Fuck you!
I was just trying to help you. Okay.
Let's go.
Ah, I love it. When Lawrence runs out of
Okay.
voices to do, so he just mumbles his words.
You got it, dude. You got it. I mean, like, it's Guardman number 3. What are we gonna...
Any other voice? There's a million voices you can do.
You got
Lawrence.
it. I had that voice. There you go. Done.
I hate you so. Oh yeah. I don't want to do the yelling voice anymore.
That's why I told you to tone it down.
Yo,
Yeah, that's toning it down, huh?
no lectures, man. I walk my own path, my own way, to my own music. God. The rotoscoping is so nuts in this game. Why did he have a full drum set in his room?
Dang. That's a... Dang, these
Like
are
Isaac
kind of nice
Painter?
prisons.
That's a restaurant, man.
So I finally made it to the cells. But didn't he say that they were very, very small? These are not small.
Those are pretty good sizes.
Now to find prisoner D99 and check out his work schedule for tomorrow. What could Lynn possibly want with that information? To break him out because it's her dad? Probably. Dude, it's so lax. Damn!
The other prisoners are gonna shank him, I swear.
I don't think I can make it another second in this stinking pit. Oh, that's much better. Oh. I figured out how to do the voice, but from the front of my throat instead of the very top. Looks like Guardman is gone.
Yeet.
He has yes or no signs? See, I was hoping that we would be able to get to the phone to see who he was calling. Like, could you imagine how nuts it would be if he was calling, like, fucking the little girl from the apartment?
Ooh.
Like they were pen pals. Can you imagine how nuts that would be?
Pen pal.
All this waiting is wiping me out. Oh, this'll finally do it. Oh, he's trying to flood the toilet?
What?
Should we have gone down the toilet?
I literally can't do anything, so no. Come on, sausage head! Oh, so he's sending signals? This prisoner obviously isn't the one I'm looking for. Prisoner D99 has a beard. It's one of those little blackboards Lynn said would be in the cells. Maybe I should check out Spikey's schedule for tomorrow. Play? You just play the drum? Yep. Let me just give it a little read.
That's such a high blackboard.
Tonight, I lost a lot of things. My life, my memory, but there's a certain skill I've apparently lost too. I can't read! Oh, shit! Oh, and we never had to, like, learn this because every time we tried to examine, like, a book or something, someone would just immediately tell us what was in it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we can't read. Yeah, that's tough, buddy.
Oh, wait, no! We made an assumption. Wow, that's really interesting. Because when we were in the fancy office from before, like with the guy with the bird nose or whatever, he opened up the dossier and we tried to read it, but then Cecil assumed that it was in another language. Neat. I can see there's some kind of writing on the blackboard, but I have absolutely no idea what it means. If I can't read Prisoner D99's work schedule for tomorrow, what do I do now? I don't want to fucking talk, dude. Fuck you. I can toilet. Oh, it's a phone line.
Toilet.
This telephone. It looks like it's an internal line only. It doesn't call outside the prison. So the only place I can go with this telephone are other phones within the building that I've already possessed. Really? So the guard room. Okay, that's interesting. Well, there's a light switch here. What does this switch do? Is this gonna let them all out? An emergency button. An emergency in a prison. That's gotta be a pretty bad situation. I'll just give it a little try.
Uh-oh.
Flushed another thing.
Are you sure we shouldn't be going with what's being flushed?
I literally couldn't move. You can tell whether or not I can move if there's a little button in the bottom left that says ghost. If it does not, that means it's a cutscene and I can't move. I caused quite an uproar, I guess. And I bet each prisoner reacts differently to the alarm. It might be fun to watch. Let's see. Let's see. If I want to change my view, I can slide the screen. Or I could use the D-pad for the same thing. Maybe their behavior will give me a clue about my next step. Oh, Was it the same? Oh, it was the same. It just went around. Oh, that's that's a beard, by the way. So that little piece of paper is probably. Yeah, we probably use that to as like an elevator. What's wrong with that guy's head?
It's very soft, apparently.
Wait, what the fuck?
He's a foodie, I think. He's not
No.
food. Maybe he worked at the chicken kitchen.
I think he's a baby.
Does all the chicken go to his head?
I still don't know what happens when I play the drum. Oh, never mind. What the hell?
Ooh.
Oh, because we're inside versus outside. Okay. Wait, what does this do? Go, go, go! The hell are you doing, man?
He's rocking out, okay?
You're rocking out.
Well, if you latch
Shame
onto
that he can't trick
him,
on that.
I want to go onto one of the pieces of paper. Like, I agree with you there, but I don't know which one he's gonna pick.
well, can't you? Come on, this.
Or when he's gonna do it.
Yeah, so like, why didn't he do it there?
Maybe.
Oh, he did it because the alarm stopped. So I gotta alarm. Also, he changed positions again. We're in, and it's an X.
Yeah.
Ah. Up you go.
Down.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
you.
look, it's the chicken kitchen thing.
Oh, he's giving signs to.
To this guy to tell him to stop.
Yeah.
Dude, it takes so long. Dude, his head is disgusting.
What did it just? I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore.
What the fuck?
I am in awe at this lad.
Okay. We already established that I can't do anything with this, so what if I ring?
He doesn't
Go
even
roll
check.
him
He's
again.
just like,
What the? You put it in his mouth?
I guess so.
yeah, I don't want that. I don't think about it.
Because I assume that's a spoon he uses to dig around.
Oh, that's a good point. So
Oh,
he
he
didn't.
checked it.
So he didn't get
He
a
checked it,
yes,
but there was
but I
nothing
was able to
there.
use that to travel across the room quickly.
Ah.
So now that I've gone to this phone, I can freely travel up and down. Dude, that's neato.
That's pretty cool.
I can't believe that's how they decided. That's how they decided to coordinate their escape attempt.
That's
Like
really
how,
silly.
like how, man, the guards are so lax. Like, how do you let this guy with the bell and the rope through his toilet? And also, how does that even work? There's like a lot of plumbing. It's not just a pipe that leads to another
I'm
pipe.
about to say he's like 9 times out of 10 he catches shit.
Yeah, he catches this guy's poop.
Or all the guys from above if the pipe system is the same.
It's true. Hello, D99. I don't know who I don't know who should voice this guy. What a strange cell. And the prisoner inside it seems to be enjoying himself. This is the last cell in this area. So that means this man humming to himself must be prisoner D99. Do you think that he's gonna die? We're gonna save his life so we could talk to him, and then we can just be like, "Hey, what's your work schedule for tomorrow?"
No, Meg. I
Yeah,
mean,
make sure you make it to
you
work.
gotta do what you gotta do, right?
According to what the guards said.
Yeah.
Here.
Nice.
What in the world really happened? And why is Lynn so concerned about this prisoner? I don't know the answers, and I guess there's no need for me to know. I have only one objective, and that's to find out this painter's work schedule, what this painter's work schedule is for tomorrow. Okay, I want to check out the profiles again, because holy shit. There's some characters that we've met. God, so many characters. The rock jailbird. The curry-loving jail. Oh yeah, look, he has like a baby face.
Yeah.
Why is his head so wobbly, dude? Like your skull
I
is
don't know.
fucked.
So soft.
But yeah.
And the faded jail. Well, look at this guy's face.
Whoa.
He's so
Now
stoic.
that reminds me of a Phoenix Wright character.
Do you think that this guy? So remember the big strong lady's husband, the guy who's like lamenting the wife and the daughter leaving or whatever? What if he's like the prime minister and this was the former prime minister and there was like a coup to put him in jail so they could do like some big evil government stuff?
And what if he wanted to go along with it because he wanted to just paint more?
Because he was just like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired having to deal with this shit. I just want to paint.
I don't want to work anymore.
Picture frame
I'll just
open.
paint.
Oh, yeah. Photos, eh? I wonder if these are of his family. This one looks like a young woman holding a baby. Their faces have been blotted out with black paint.
No.
Did he do it out of hatred or some other emotion? Thankfully, that's not something I need to know right now. Oh, I wonder what the thing could be. Oh, and I can't read, right? So if I examine this, it doesn't do anything? A newspaper article has been cut out and framed. Unfortunately, I can't read it. It's probably about D99's case. Man murders wife, or something like that. There's a picture of the alleged culprit in the article. And yep, it's the prisoner, all right. So the work schedule for tomorrow of prisoner D99, the information Lynn's looking for, should be written on this blackboard. Unfortunately, I've lost the ability to read. But here I am anyway. The least I can do is take a look.
Man, the idea that losing the ability to like recognize words is like insane to me.
Like, do you think ghosts have like their own language? Do you think they recognize any language?
I don't know. I don't know about like that, but like there's like a full set of kind of certain conditions where it's like some people like can like hear people talk and just not be able to recognize the words.
Oh, like comprehension type stuff?
Kind of, right? It's like they only hear like a certain, and that was super interesting to learn about. I don't remember what they're specifically called, but yeah, there's one about I think like looking at like words and just not being able to comprehend them, and like, or like you said, talking and just not being able to.
I mean, to be quite frank, we should be very familiar with that. We do voice acting.
No, yes, but that's
that's a joke.
What I mean. Yeah,
It's a
I know.
joke.
Sometimes I look at words and I just
And I'm just
a
like,
different
that
word comes
sure
to my
is
mouth.
something that I'm supposed to be saying right now.
Yep.
What does this mean? There's nothing written on the board at all. I think something was written on the blackboards of the other prisoners. I almost said patients. But this board is as clean and blank as the day it was hung here. Do you think it's because they're planning on killing him?
Oh.
So I have the answer Lynn was looking for. Tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99 is nothing. Would this information mean anything to her? It's not up to me to know or care. That's how I feel in the moment anyway. Could you imagine watching like a TV show and the main character had this mentality of like, I have all these questions that might be relevant, but fuck it.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was all Lynn wanted, right? So must be Lawrence.
Dinner.
Yeah, this is the steadfast one. Saba.
I don't know. He's on quite a feast tonight, I see.
Quite a feast tonight.
I've.
No, I know. I'm just looking at. I did like. He's so tall.
Ooh, he's smiling a little bit. I think.
And I'm absolutely crazy about this chicken.
It's enormous.
It's too bad it's all cold and hard, though. I'd say it's been about 2 hours since it was cooked, judging from the way it feels. How could he be evil?
This should be in like the dictionary definition of DILF.
Oh my god!
Like, are you shitting me? Look at this guy.
He's his beard is chiseled. Actually, no. Look at his jawbones. You can see it. Or cheekbones. Sorry.
Cheekbones. If his jawbones are up there, he has a problem.
Yeah. D99. I know it's kind of pointless to ask now.
I think the guy is a little bit gentler than this, but sure.
Oh, is he?
I don't know. He seems like he's asking a genuine question.
No.
Whatever. Just do it. Do whatever you want.
I'm not the same. I still want to know. Why did you do it?
I agree. It's pointless to ask now.
Oh, he's on death row for murder.
My case is colder than this chicken, and has been forgotten by everyone.
Oh, and that's his last meal. Detective Jowd.
He's a detective. You're probably right with it being her father. Now then, let me eat in peace before it gets too cold to cut. It just becomes cold cut then. I think you should be fine.
It is just cold cut, which is fine. Once again, me just total speculation, just because I think it would be interesting. What if Elvis cop is actually a bad guy?
I already made that guess since last week. Like, man, this dude's too cool.
He's too cool. He must be evil.
He must be evil.
Oh, we can see what he painted? Is it a picture of her?
There's one more thing I've been wondering for a long time.
What's that?
Who's that man in the painting?
Never mind, it's not her. Oh, this? Well, being in prison like this, you start to forget faces, you know. So I paint the faces that I don't want to forget. And this is the last of those faces. Is this the guy who actually did it? Oh! No!
He looks like a banana! With some ketchup.
Wait a minute.
Now, could you
if he
leave
is
me alone
on
for a
if
bit?
he is on death row?
Is it us? Did we do it?
No.
Were
But
we?
if he's on death row, we can go back in time.
No, what I'm saying is that are we the person who committed this crime?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I remember earlier. I think that there's a twin.
I don't know. This is all very interesting. Let a man eat in peace.
Let a man eat in peace.
Okay, sure. Sorry to bother you. That's some floopy hair he got.
What in the world? What in the world could this mean? Why is there a painting of me in this man's cell? Wouldn't you have been able to see that from the chalkboard?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Who exactly is this prisoner? The man whose case Lynn is investigating is painting a picture of me in his cell. I have to go see Lynn fast, and not for her sake, for mine, to solve this mystery of me. Run, 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 cutting the chicken. It's stupid. Oh, I thought it was...
You thought you could go...
I thought I was going into the chicken that he was eating.
Wow.
It'd be weird.
That'd be wild.
I know. It's the guard place. I know. Just let me go. Phone call.
Oh. Owned.
Oh!
Oh.
This is headquarters. What's the status over there?
Oh, Chief, it's you.
I want to do Jake Jonah Jameson, but I don't know how to do his voice. Fucking damn it! I wish we had Grant.
Darn. They're making preparations now. No problem, sir.
How much longer then?
1 more hour, sir.
I see. Carry on then. Oh, and one more thing. Inspector Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup wishes to speak with you.
Oh, yeah.
Evening. Cantaloupe here. How are you boys doing?
Oh my god.
The cantaloupe. Fine, sir. I almost...
I wanted the joke to be just do different words that begin with CA.
What's the word that begins with CA?
Inspector Carnivore.
Oh, sure.
I already did Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup. You can't just do can of soup.
I'll do can of soup. Fine, sir.
You got another little call tonight, didn't you? From my baby.
From Lynn? Oh, well...
I like how he's not
yes.
even holding the phone. The chief is just holding the phone up for him.
He's not honorable enough for that.
Did my girl have anything interesting to say?
Not especially. She hung up almost immediately.
I see. Next time she gives you a buzz, be sure to let me know right away. That's a good fellow.
Yes, sir.
And try to cover it up. And make sure I'm sure you'll regret it very much. Very much. Oh, he's
He
threatening.
said you. Yeah.
Right, sorry, I read it wrong. I thought he was asking the guard to
Make
cover
sure
up
you
the
cover
fact
it
that she
up.
called, but the other way around. He's like, don't do it.
Yes, sir. I'll call you right away, sir. Immediately.
Don't forget. Don't forget, she's a fugitive after all.
Yes, sir.
Carry on then. I might pop in later, a little later.
What if okay, this is gonna become even crazier. What if it was an evil twin that did this, but then he fooled us into going, his twin, into that location and the innocent one died?
Okay, so we're still the good twin, you think?
Yes, that would leave us to, that would leave to us being the good twin.
Because
this
it's
is
still,
all just pure
because to be
speculation.
fair, based on the fact that we lost our memory, it's just weird because both of the other people who have died so far in the narrative have more or less immediately recovered their memory. Like after becoming a ghost. So like, why didn't we? Which is weird to me, I guess. So that's kind of why I'm leaning towards twins. But it's also entirely possible that we were just like an elite assassin the entire time. And then when we died, we lost our memory and now we're a good guy.
True. It's also,
Although, are we even
may
really
be going
a good
too
guy?
far into it. I mean, we've helped people from dying, so...
Right, but people who have like stuff that we need to know, right? It's a KCG. What do you think KCG stands for? Oh, Lawrence.
Inspector Cars 2, the movie, seems to be looking for her too.
I just realized one of the most obvious ones for next time you could do carbon.
No,
my-
don't
don't
say
say
them
it.
out loud. Keep them to yourself.
Yorlin, I mean.
Inspector Carbon Dioxide. What about the special investigation unit went with Lynn?
Still not the one I was thinking, but good shot.
I don't know.
Well, save it for yourself.
I don't know. I guess something happens that we don't know about.
Tonight of all nights. Back to my castle.
Shoot.
Wait, can I do it?
Sure, go ahead.
What was the voice? Do the voice again?
And, I'm gonna make some voice.
Oh, Inspector Carnival Cruise Line must be upset tonight too.
Weren't she and Prisoner D99, Detective Jown, good friends?
You sure about that? If they were such good friends, how come Inspector... Oh, shoot, not again. Alright,
Carnivine.
I've got 2 ones. I've already. Oh god, I'm gonna start
Right.
writing my
Right,
list
give me
down.
one.
You
Give
should
me
write
one.
your Lynn. You're gonna have to talk a lot about Detective.
Okay.
How come Inspector Casserole never came to visit him?
What'd you say?
Casserole.
Casserole. Sure,
Yeah.
that's good.
He's the head of special investigation. He's a very busy man.
Hey.
Wow,
Ooh.
impressive.
Oh, what's wrong? Or should I say, what's right?
Carol's my hero, you know. I wanted to be a detective because of him. But look at me. Rotting away in a place like this. I can't even do anything to help Lynn. What am I doing with my life?
Well, this new side of you is kind of endearing.
That's funny.
Anyway, the thing to do is work at fixing what you can, little by little. Like, for example, your house of cards. It collapsed, you know.
Oh,
By the
I'm
way,
in
good
the
job on
poem.
keeping that mug of wine still standing.
External line. And we have to go to the chicken kitchen, right? We have to go meet Lynn? Actually, maybe we should visit this real quick.
KCD.
He's not wearing shoes!
What?
I got it. I fucking leaned back because I was like, now it's Lawrence has to do a whole scene by himself. And now it's me doing a whole scene by myself.
Alright.
Preparations seem to be going smoothly over at the prison. Eh, Inspector? Carbohydrates? We were just a little too late. So close, eh, Inspector? We still have a little time left, Chief. Not much, but some. We've had Point X surrounded all night. If he shows up, we nab him, and we can still make it. By the way, what's going on with that other case, the Junkyard Murder? She did it, eh? No question about it? Words I never thought I would have to say. She's a bad little baby. Disappearing from the scene like that? Wonder where she ran off to play. What did he just say? She did it? Did I hear that right? I think they were talking about the culprit who killed me. No way. Do I want to Read this dialogue. I like the characters too much, man. It's not fair. Also, it's really weird to me because it's like, couldn't you lower this guy's sprite a little bit?
Yeah.
And you'd be
You definitely
totally
could.
fine, right? Like, I don't think that there's much that you'd be missing out on.
But he has to stay up really high for some reason.
I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. Why would she do a thing like that? Afraid I don't know the answers for. I don't have the answers for you, Chief. I don't want to believe it any more than you do. And yet, after seeing this, maybe we don't have any other choice but to believe, baby. Is that the security camera tape the investigation unit just delivered? I can't deny. It's some pretty solid evidence against her. Some irrefutable proof. Evidence. Nothing like it, baby.
That's a far hop.
Why a murder case now? On such an important night? A lot of yelling from me tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. How do you do a tisk, tisk without saying it out loud? Actually, you know what it is, Lawrence?
What?
It's you remember that weird thing that Avdol did in part 3 for like 4 episodes and then never again?
Oh shoot!
Where he would
what
just
did
go,
do
he
again?
would just go while wagging his finger
Yeah.
That's the tisk. It's just hard to hear on like
on mic, so
Right.
people say tisk,
Yeah.
tisk, but it's like
this tisk.
tisk, tisk. I think you have that wrong, Chief. This guy sits like I do. Actually, both of them sit like I do. Actually, the Chief is literally sitting how I am right now. Left leg on the floor, right leg up on my knee. A murder case now. For the very reason that it is such an important night. I'm so confused. I don't know what's happening.
Confusion is my
Once again, the fact
domain.
that nobody notices that these things are just moving.
There was a little bit of dialogue you could
that was from me.
okay, that was from you. You could open that.
Before I go find Lynn at the chicken kitchen, it sounds like there's an important piece of info here I shouldn't miss. I wonder if I had just gone to the chicken kitchen and not done this. Do you think the game would have been different?
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe it would have been just slightly different.
Maybe it would just be like different dialogue.
Yeah.
Could you imagine how nuts it would be if there was like an entire like segment of dialogue that we would just skip by knowing this information ahead of time?
That would be cool.
But you probably missed like another big piece of information while you're at it.
Probably.
It's
That makes
quite
sense.
interesting.
That's interesting.
That
We
would be
don't know
good.
that's what the game does, but it would be neat. Pretty solid evidence, he says. Thus, I have to see. But it's funny. Why do I have a bad feeling about this tape?
What's on this tape?
Listen, man. Did he just do that?
Yeah, he's fancy, okay? Leave him alone.
It's a remote.
These guys are not phased at all.
Oh, because I think from their
Oh,
perspective,
it
they think it
shows-
was him. They think it was the detective.
Oh, the junkyard.
The junkyard where I died had a security camera, and it captured the moment of my death perfectly.
So we're gonna see her kill us?
And what the tape showed me was the cruelest truth imaginable.
She killed us.
She definitely killed us. No audio,
We
though.
were poisoned. We killed ourselves.
She's definitely gonna just pull out her gun and shoot us, but what happened to our bag?
Ooh, leaning back, all cool.
Oh no! Yeah, she did it.
Wait a minute. She's so shaky.
Oh,
What?
she missed.
Why are we just?
Oh, that's not a good way to die.
Wait a minute. I think we knew. I think we knew that there was like ghosts.
Oh, so you set it up so that you can.
So that way we would have an infinite amount. That way we would have an infinite number of chances to solve tonight's murder. Because there's like this big, like, once again, this is obviously just me like hyper speculating, but like there's like this big thing that's supposed to be happening tonight, right? And it's impossible to solve it tonight unless you have an unlimited number of tries. So Cecil was willing to sacrifice his own life so that way he and Lynn could figure out this shit.
That's some cool shit.
Because she was so shaky. That wasn't somebody who was, you know.
But it's like there was also no flinch back at all from like the first initial shot.
When she shot the first time, that's true. Yeah. I think it's because Cecil had already accepted the fact that he was gonna die tonight.
Well, that's depressing.
Oh my god, and Grant's theory about the lamp being Cecil also makes sense, because that would be us at the end of the game after we like solved the big mystery. Now we're like, all right, now we gotta wrap this shit up. Come back to the very beginning and stop us from dying.
I'm the one who said the lamp's also us. I never get accredited for my genius. Thanks, Zach. Yeah, I was like, watch it like be us, but we're like evil or something. I appreciate it. Whatever. Continue.
Highlining Saba's theory.
I know, always.
I saw myself shot right before my own eyes by Lynn. There goes my only lead. I feel like I've died all over again. One thing sticks out to me though. Lynn looked so surprised on that tape. What in the world did I tell her? That's a pretty big revelation. Damn it. The truth is, no matter how many times you watch it, Inspector Caster Mage. It wasn't me who played the tape just now, baby. The tape wanted to be played. Oh, by the way, Inspector Cast Iron Stove. There's something on that tape that troubles me. What is that, Chief? I'm all ears. I had a look at the photos of the crime scene as well, but there's no bag. The place where the victim was shot and where the body was found is clearly different.
There's two of them.
No, because we fell down. Remember?
When did we fall down?
Oh, Saba gets to get credit for when she makes speculations, but she doesn't remember the basics of what happened in case one.
I remember Lynn falling down.
We fell down after
getting shot.
No. Well, yes. So we fell down after getting shot, and the the hitman like kicked our body off the side of the thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after we went back in time 4 minutes to save Lynn's life, if you watch carefully, after we did the gate for the first time, like you remember how we do the gate to get him to like shoot up into the air instead of shooting Lynn? Lynn runs past and she knocks our body over. It's like, oh man. The hitman in black kicked me down the stairs. Actually, it literally said it on screen what happened. But I changed his fate. So he shouldn't have been out of the picture. So he should have been out of the picture. But there I am, down on the lower level.
Dead as a doorknob.
Dead as a doorknob. Dead as a bolt. I have the answer to your mystery right here. A few minutes after the murder took place. Oh, never mind. I guess it wasn't Lynn that tripped us. Oh, what the fuck?
Is that a cat?
Okay.
A cat jumped out and someone opened that.
I think the cat.
A ghost.
Oh! Was it opened by a ghost?
I think so.
We saw that cat too, by the way. That was when Lynn first discovered our body. The cat was there.
Well.
Can I say something fucking insane? What? Because like cats have like 9 lives or whatever, right? What if, similar to Missile having the ability to like become a ghost, what if the cat has ghost trick powers, saved our dead body in the initial loop, went back in time, and then our body was able to then inhabit the lamp, which allowed us to do the whole nonsense with saving Lynn. Man, I can't wait for this game. I can't wait for this game to be over so I can make like a really complex map of all the time travel.
Yeah.
By the way, the cat didn't seem to have like 2 tails, did it?
It did not have 2 tails. It did have like a weird fucked up tail.
Okay.
Is that a black cat? You got it, baby. A furry feline messed up our crime scene. And then the little cat culprit vanished into the night. It looks like my destiny of being knocked downstairs is very hard to alter. An emergency. I don't know, Saba.
This is Point X. Come in, Chief. Please answer the phone. We are waiting.
The chief here? Did he show up?
No, sir, not yet, but...
Idiot! I told you to stay off the radio unless it was important.
But this is important, sir. Someone else showed up. Our rookie detective, Lynn.
Wait, Point X is the chicken kitchen?
I do not know.
What? You see my baby over there, do you?
I heard she was on the... What do you want me to do, Chief?
I think your audio cut out, but it was funny. What do you say, Inspector? Detective, get my baby away from Point X. Do it now, man, and then hold on to her.
Yes, sir. I'll get her now, sir.
Oh, do you think that it's the guy with the Boston accent from the park?
I do not know.
Because remember, we called earlier telling them to stake out the park. What's the meaning of this? Why would Lynn show up at Point X? It took the Special Investigation Unit 6 months to pinpoint that location. I don't know, Chief, but I'd say it wasn't a coincidence. Perhaps. Holy shit. What happened? Detective, come in.
Me.
Now what? What happened this time? Damn it. See his legs fucking around?
Yeah, I don't know. It's freaking me out, though.
It's freaking me out.
This calls for a telephone call to Point X. Allow me.
Well, isn't Point X the place where he said the guy whoever did it should show up?
Whoever they're trying to look for should show up, yeah.
They're trying to capture.
And then whoop, 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 whoop. There you go.
Whoop, whoop.
It's very nice.
Oh, it is the chicken kitchen.
Ooh.
Oh, it's me again. Ah. Fuck you people. I'm giving you guys some of these lines tomorrow.
Next tomorrow.
What was this guy's voice? He was just like
Singing.
Well, that was when he was singing, right?
La, la, la. What are you doing? Yeah, I don't know.
What
That's all I
are you
remember.
doing?
Mario.
Get your buns over here. Whatever. You know what? Fuck you, Saba. You do the chef.
Oh, so when you get bogged down with talking to yourself for a long time, you can't deal with it?
Do you have to do fucking 4 voices?
You're asking me?
Yeah, Saba. I am. When you get bogged down, there's like 2 voices. And like, I agree, it takes a long time, but god damn it, man. I had the chief, the Detective Campbell's chicken noodle soup, the main character, and now the chef.
I don't know. I can take the chef off your hands if you want.
That's what I just asked you to
For
do,
now.
and then you gave me
I
fucking
know.
sass.
No, you more or less were like, Saba, you're dealing with this. Instead of being like, Saba, could you take this? It's kind of getting tired.
I'm gonna
There's
kill
a
you.
difference in tonality,
I'm gonna
sir.
kill you.
Uh-huh.
In real life. This is a confession.
Okay,
Officer,
well, it's on
when you're
tape.
referring to this later,
It's
this is a
on
confession. I have murdered Saba. I did
it. has
it.
finally happened.
What did you say?
Now I finally understand. I finally know what it is like for our poor, hungry customers who have their food deliveries delayed.
Excuse me? Wait, was there a fucking explosion? Look at the wall. The
It's
wall's like all
cracked.
cracked and weird. But, this is the chicken kitchen, is it not?
What? Aren't I talking to the police?
The police? Did something happen there you needed assistance with?
Something happened here, you ask? More like there's nothing left here. I got to go.
What the fuck?
I think something did explode. I think it's all gone. The kitchen's just, everything is gone.
Wait! Fuck! Oh, excuse
A
me.
roller
Who
skate.
the hell was
Floor?
that person on the floor? Did you see
Yeah.
that?
I saw
Yeah.
that.
What's going on? Something, that's what. Something is definitely going on. And that something is far from nothing, that's for certain. What a ridiculous sentence to say. Thanks for the tea, Chief. I'll be on my way. You going to Point X? Point X, eh? I'll leave that to the boys. So it's not Point X? Chicken Kitchen's not Point X?
It's not.
I do
There's
not know.
someplace else I gotta be. Inspector! Your being there isn't going to change anything. Why put yourself through it? Oh, is he going to the execution of prisoner D99? Detective Jod? What was his name?
Jode?
Jode? Jod?
Jode?
I like Jode. Jode makes sense. I have a responsibility and I'm gonna see it through to the end. Besides, it's not quite over yet. My voice just constantly shifts with this guy. I need a centering, like similar to what I did with Chatot during the playthrough. I need like a phrase that I can mute myself, say, and then get back into the voice. I need to figure that out for tomorrow. Or I guess actually for tomorrow, Grant's gonna be doing it. Hey Lawrence,
Yes.
we're wrapping this scene up. I want you to try the voice that I was doing for the chief.
I don't know. You're just like, right? Don't. That's true, or something like that.
Something like that. Just like I was thinking of the sergeant from Full Metal Jacket,
I don't remember what.
or Adrian's "I killed Cell."
I can't sell. You know what? Right, that's true. Do what you must then.
There you go. Actually, fuck that. That's a perfect line to like remember how the voice goes. Just "I killed Cell."
I can't sell.
Dude. Oh, he's nervous. He's like scratching his feet with his pant leg. Prisoner D99 scheduled for tomorrow is blank. It seems like forever ago that I found it talking about. And now my mind is even blanker than that blackboard was. Lynn, my only lead, and my partner, shot me. What did it all mean? I knew I had to go get my answers. The chicken kitchen, the Point X the police have surrounded, and the place where something big just happened. What will Lynn be involved this time when I find her there? Man, I'm so confused. I love this game. This game's great. I don't know about you guys though, but I am getting dizzy.
Oh no.
Too many loud yelling voices in a row, and I'm like, oh my god, I need water. But I have to step away from the computer to do that.
You should probably consume some water, my man.
No!
Oh, I gotta keep doing my voice. I can't tell.
I can't tell. I just can't. And you know what? This is the perfect time. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm about to say this is the end of a scene.
So,
Hello, Saba.
how's it going?
Doing pretty good.
I'm actually surprised that this has mostly been you guys. I probably should have been like, I could probably take over some of the voices.
Well, I mean, it's up to you.
If you guys are getting tired.
I joined in late, so like my voice is not still. What's the word?
Fried.
Fried.
Destroyed.
There you go. My voice has not been deep fried yet.
Chicken fried.
Chicken fried. Baked. Although if you say you're baked, that's a completely different meaning.
Yeah.
Unless Saba.
What, baked beans? Is that what you're referring to? I like beans.
You know what? I'll keep that innocence.
Yeah. Beans. I want chili. That'd be nice. But yeah, how's the game feeling? You like it?
The game's cool. I'm doing the thing that I did with most streams. In which that since I miss an hour at the beginning, I'm trying to piece together what the frick happened without asking any questions.
Basically, she died in the basement, right?
Lynn? Again?
Lynn, yeah, she was dead in the basement.
God damn it.
And it was a Rube Goldberg machine, to which she got shot with a shotgun with after it finished. And so we stopped that. She's like, thanks for saving me. And he's like, can we work together? She's like, I don't want to. I'm working on my case. He's like, okay, let's use each other then. And she's like, yeah, but first you need to do something for me. It was incredibly stupid. First you gotta do something for me, which she's like, you gotta go see what prisoner C99 is doing tomorrow. And we're like, and then she says, then I'll cooperate with you. And we're like, okay. And I think that's most of what you saw, because you saw the prison cell and stuff like that.
I was here for the prison cell.
Yeah.
I was the guards.
Yes, so there you go.
I was the guards after all. But wow. Can't believe you got shot again.
She died for a third time, man. In the stupidest way, which I'm sure Saba described to you just now, but
Correct.
it's so frustrating.
Goldberg
A Rube Goldberg machine with the very end being a shotgun.
Well, the very end being like a shotgun, but it had this long cartoonish fuse. So she had plenty of time to get the fuck out of the way. You know?
But you gotta see the end of the Rube Goldberg.
I gotta know what happens, dude.
I gotta know what happens. a fuse leading to a shotgun. Oh boy, surprises.
No, what happened was there was a fan. The fan started rotating, bringing up a present attached to a string, which then on the fan there was a tennis ball which fell over, knocked some clanging things together, which then turned a rotating thing, which rotated up, which was connected to a rope, which was connected to a cupid, which caught on fire and shot the fuse.
Was the ball actually part of the Rube Goldberg machine?
It was the tennis ball on top of the fan.
Right, but did it do anything?
I thought that's the thing that fell that hit the little glass stuff.
You're right, it did. You're absolutely correct about that. Okay. Oh yeah. Because I remember that we used the tennis ball for the solution to the puzzle, and I was trying to think about it, like, I don't remember if that helped at all. I don't remember. But anywho, I wanted to take a quick minute just to like allow my head to stop swimming. And I wanted to talk. I already talked to Saba about the game, but Lawrence, you'll be happy to know that I have a new game that's being added to the Sunday schedule. Not exactly next, but relatively soon, called The Forgotten City.
Ah, yes, this.
Forgotten City.
I talked about it last Sunday when we were playing Outer Wilds. It's a time loop game. And initially, my impressions of The Forgotten City were very negative. Firstly, because I heard that it was a revamp of a Skyrim mod. The game was originally described.
Oh, that's why it sounded familiar. I'm vaguely familiar with Forgotten City.
The game or the Skyrim
now
mod?
That you suddenly said based off of the Skyrim mod, I'm like, oh, I know that was a super popular mod.
It was super popular, and then they turned it into its own game with and it's really funny because the game is quite beautiful. Like, I really do like its aesthetic overall, but when I was playing the game, my computer immediately started roaring in like denial, being like, please. It was just funny.
Don't do this, I beg you.
But I was extremely, and I described this to my mom when I finished the game, or the morning after I finished the game, because I ended up finishing it at like 3:30 a.m. But I ended up getting the best ending. There are 4 endings to the game, and the 4th ending being the best ending of all of them. And it doesn't just do like, oh, you did everything. It goes even further to that, where it's like, how do I explain this? Like a lot of like narratives nowadays, whether it be through TV or movies or whatever, when they come to a conclusion, the conclusion is satisfying because it's done and you feel like, okay, I've accomplished something. But there's always like little threads that get left behind. You know what I mean? Like things that get left unanswered, or like, and then they lived happily ever after. Like, you don't actually know what they did with their lives afterwards. And the Forgotten City, it gives you catharsis after catharsis after catharsis, and then it waits for a minute, waits for you to get all comfortable, and then gives you more catharsis. And I'm like, oh, dude. I'm so satisfied, and like
give me more.
My head hit the pillow with like a big stupid smile on my face, because I was like, man, I feel really good about what I did. The game very thoroughly rewarded me for being the nicest, most thorough person I could have been. And then the game rewarded me again, because it's like, not only did you do all this incredible stuff for all of these people in the Forgotten City, you also did it in under 10 loops, which is hard, evidently. And I was like, yes, I know how time loops work.
That's pretty good.
It was excellent. I really look forward to showing it to you guys on stream relatively soon.
Well done.
All right. Yeah, half an hour left to stream. You guys ready? We'll probably get a little bit into this chapter and then have to stop for tomorrow, but I think that's okay. I just can't get the images I saw at the police headquarters out of my head. The person who shot me tonight is the last person in the world I want to believe did it. Now I'm here at the place she she and I agreed to meet. The restaurant the police are staking out as Point X. But when I got here, I found the place in ruins.
Well, see, if we got here earlier, could we have seen
Holy
this place
shit.
before this happened?
Oh,
Oh,
well,
it is the beret guy.
that is troublesome.
Whoa. What happened when the world happened here?
Oh, the heavens, what do I do? If I had known something like this would happen, I would have paid the poor child more. I would have cooked more chicken for her. I would have sung to her as much as she liked until she had her fill. Actually, about the singing, she did tell me she'd had her fill a time or two.
The chef seems to be in quite a panic. Totally fair. Anyway, at least it doesn't look like the waitress is dead. But the cop is... Chef's hat. Roll the tire. Can I possess this? Oh, I can possess... Oh, no! Lynn's
Not
dead
again.
again. She got crushed.
Look at me, I'm dead. What took you so long?
Lynn!
Lynn, honey.
My God. Well, that's one way to greet a guy. What happened here?
Hey, how should I know? I'm the victim.
Can I just say, I think I just realized why so many, like, English dub anime protagonists have such boring voices. Because I'm trying to do, like, a generic, like, cool guy voice a little bit, and it ends up just sounding flat 90% of the time. It's a hard voice to do.
Oh, for sure. They make like a lot of extra noises and everything that, you know, normal people would not make.
And it, I don't know. But that being said, I really don't feel like, I don't know. I'm not Spike Spiegel, and I think that's the problem. Is it just my imagination, or is she getting more and more brazen every time she does?
Oh, that's because I'm a detective. Have to be tough, you know. Well, and how'd it go? Did you check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99?
Yep, just like I promised. Actually, I have a few things I want to ask you about. Oh, tugs on collar. It's true.
So, why'd you murder me? Huh. Sure, we agreed to use each other after all right?
God, the translation could be better on that. That feels weird. Okay, let's swap info then.
You murder me, I murder you. What happened?
On my
Tell
way
me.
here, I stopped by the chief of police office.
Oh, it was just on your way, was it?
Listen, sassy pants. What the hell?
I was just asking.
And while I was there, I saw who did it. I saw my murderer.
You saw him? Where? How?
Not him, her. There was a security camera set up in the exact same position that the player's camera was when I got shot. The security tape showed me and the person who shot me. It was you. Fucking dead, dude.
Okay.
No way, you're kidding, right? I think that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you have to say for yourself, detective?
It wasn't me! I didn't shoot you!
Yeah?
I mean,
Does she have a twin?
yeah,
Oh
I
my
gotta
God.
tell you, buddy, it's hard to prove.
Oh my God, could you imagine if it was like Lynn and Rin? Like she has a twin? It's like, oh my God.
Oh, that'd be wonderful.
And another one named Spin.
Oh! My least favorite character from the Chimera Ant arc because she had such a great design and fucking nothing to do.
And then they got a brother named Kim.
I'm gonna mute you. My memory just wasn't clear on that part. So how can you say for sure that it wasn't you?
But because I told you before, you were supposed to give me some information.
Information, huh? Maybe that information was the reason you shot me.
What? What do you mean? You said you had information on the case I was looking in, so I would hardly shoot you before I even heard that information, right?
I agree. That wouldn't make sense if it was before.
Huh?
But what if it was after you'd already gotten the information out of me? That police officer's crushing on you. I definitely told you something then. And then I leaned back on the chain link fence like a cool guy. And whatever it was, it really shocked you. What did I tell you?
I think... Oh, well. I don't remember. I don't know. You've got to believe me. After you saved me, I thought I got all my memories back.
So if we were right about the theory that, like, what if Cecil knew about, like, the ghost realm and that, like, he had to do this in order to, like, save the city or whatever, and, like, the whole plan hinged on Lynn, like, surviving so that way they could be, like, buddy cops, one's a ghost and one's still alive, and then she immediately gets shot by fucking Jigo, and it's like, oh, damn it. I just so happened to pick the one detective in the whole city who dies 4 times in one night?
What are the odds? But maybe I really didn't... You told me something. I can't remember that part at all.
You got the information you wanted from me, and then you shot me. Isn't that what happened?
No, I didn't shoot you. Please tell me, what did you tell me that time?
I don't know.
What did I learn from you?
Oh, I thought it was gonna flip over and be like, what I told you. And it's like, I don't know. Didn't have any audio. Just like you said, each prisoner had a little blackboard in his cell. But the thing is, there wasn't anything written on prisoner D99's blackboard. It was blank.
What?
I guess maybe it means I guess maybe it means his schedule for tomorrow hasn't been decided yet.
Blank? Blank? No!
I didn't think she'd lose it over a blank blackboard. How come you're so upset about an undecided work schedule? I get the feeling that back when I was alive, I never had much of a schedule to work around myself.
Do you know what it means when a prisoner doesn't have a schedule for the next day?
It means something?
It doesn't mean he doesn't have to go to work. It's more like he can't work. And that's because he's going to be executed.
Executed?
I like how we're just off of one thing and on to the next one. I'm like, I wanted to wrap up the conversation about what we said. But now we're moving on to this. Do you know what prisoner D99's crime was?
I think so. They said something about him murdering his wife, right? Oh, sorry. They said something about him murdering his wife, right in front of a family member.
That's what they say, but it's not true. He would never. Detective Jode would never do anything like that. And the death penalty hasn't been enforced in this country for a long time. Not for decades. Even if the prisoner wants it, like in this case. What? The guy wants to die?
The prisoner wants it?
There's definitely something else going on with this case. I just know it. And I have to find out what. And if this work schedule is blank for tomorrow, I have to do it right now.
So this prisoner D99, Detective Jode, he must be connected to me in some way too. That'd be hilarious if she was like, "What?" Because you can hear thoughts in the ghost realm. After all, he obviously knows me. Could you imagine? You know, we talked before about like the bullshit in Kingdom Hearts where it's like, oh, in one of the games they put an X on Sora's clothes because that would allow like Xehanort to track him because the letter X is a recusant sigil, like some bullshit like that. Could you imagine if Cecil did have a twin, like they had the same exact outfit, same exact look, but one of them had a like line on the tie that went diagonal one direction and the other one had a line that went diagonal the other direction, and that was your only clue until the reveal?
That's crazy.
I would 1000% do that. That would be incredible. I don't know if this really matters, Cecil. The police were staking out this restaurant tonight. They called it Point X.
Point X, huh? That's a good name for this place.
That white-suited inspector was surprised to find out you just casually waltzed in here.
Inspector Carbonara, huh?
That's so good.
There's one of the ones I said I wanted to use.
Cross it off the list.
Cross it off the list.
What in the world made you pick this place anyway?
Hold on, I'm just Xing it off my list. I guess I have to say because of you.
Me? Huh? The little card thing is like... Oh.
Do you remember the note I found?
Yeah, I remember. The note that I didn't get a chance to read. Not that I can read.
It had a place and a time written on it. Chicken Kitchen 10. I don't know if it's AM or PM. It doesn't matter. In other words...
Man, I'd be fucking pissed. I don't know, dude. I'm assuming it's tonight, but what if it's not?
I'll be waiting there for hours.
I was supposed to meet somebody here tonight.
Yep, apparently so. I just had to get that information you were going to give me.
Oh! What if we're a double agent?
Ooh.
What if we were working for the Blue Man Group, but we're actually also working with the good cops, but then we got sold out by the bad cops? No.
There's a reason why we're not blue.
Because we're dead.
Yabba-doo.
Yeah, that's why I came here. It was the only lead I had left.
And this here is Point X. So that must mean the mark the police were waiting for was me?
So, what are you going to do now?
I'm going to make sure you stay dead for the rest of your immortal life.
I mean, you fulfilled your goal, right? You found out who shot you. Are you going to get revenge? That would be easy enough to do. All you have to do is not save me. Though you should stop putting yourself in scenarios that end up with you dying!
I know I mentioned this last time we played, but like, could you imagine if, like, second to last case of the game, we find her dead corpse in like the middle of the park, and we go and talk to her, and it's like, oh my god, what happened? She's like, I don't know. Something must have got me from behind, though. Let's go back in time and figure it out. We go back in time.
Just tripped or something.
No, we go back in time, and it's a fucking meteor that just like that just goes through her head, and it's like, I can't stop that.
Yeah.
Oh, and then like a guy shows up, and he's like, look at this I have this crazy new invention called a cellular phone. It connects to satellites across the world. And I go into there, takes me up to the satellite, and I fucking ghost trick the satellite to deflect the meteor to save her life.
God damn.
Oh, that'd be so
Wow.
good, dude.
That would be pretty nutty.
Wait, that's fucked up. Could you imagine if Ghost Trick was real and like there's just ghosts constantly permeating our bodies because they're just traveling via cell phone waves?
Yikes. Please.
You gotta do what you gotta do, ghosts.
Is this
Piss
the
off,
ending I was
ghosts.
hoping for? Had I unraveled all the mystery of me? Would I like to end the game now?
Yeah.
What am I gonna do now? I'm gonna save you, that's what.
You are?
So I can kill you myself! No.
Oh!
I wanna know everything. Who I was, why I was killed. And
Who
I'd
the
like to
Blue
know
Man
who
Group
these
are.
guys are too.
No, but we know they're the Blue Man Group. I already.
They are the Blue
No.
Man Group, including the Doctor. Who's their inside man? He's their
Oh my
mole.
God.
Their informant within the cops.
The Mole Man.
Shut up. I want answers, and I'm gonna find them. But to do that, I'm gonna need your help.
Okay.
This music sounds like we're fading away at the end of the Tower of Time.
I won't say thank you. Not yet. And I won't say I'm sorry either.
Bitch.
Well, she's like, I don't know why I shot you. I mean, she should have said that first instead of just being like, but I'll help you. And I'll help see to it that you get your answers.
You should have said that first instead of going. Oh, if I ever finally make a video game and I have like Animal Crossing or Banjo-Kazooie style like text, like voice reading, that would I would definitely have a character that just goes.
That'd be so good.
Good. Now I think it's time to go back to the past. I can't leave you lying flattened under a huge chunk of chicken forever after all.
That would definitely not be preferable. I'd like to eat chicken, not be,
Eaten
crushed
by it.
by it. Eaten by. I like to eat the chicken, not have chicken eat me. The note said the chicken kitchen 10 a.m. or p.m. I don't know. I wonder who that pointy-haired man was going to meet here. What's this?
A menu?
Food?
I've never heard of a menu. I only had food brought over to me.
There's an
Oh,
elevator
Lord,
in this
skate
chicken
taste.
restaurant? Oh, you're
There's
a villain
Mara.
for
Oh,
sure.
damn.
Holy shit.
The Blue Man
Those
Group.
Here you go. See you later.
Dude, look at her hair. Did you see her hair? She had a fucking like anime loop of hair.
I love it.
It took my stylist about 5 hours
Where's
to
my
complete.
chicken? There it is.
There is indeed your chicken, ma'am. Can
Can
I
I
eat
eat
that
that
thing? No? Is it just me? What?
Oh, she did a
Why-
backflip.
She did a
What's with the
backflip.
backflip.
But because she was
Into
getting
the-
out of the way of the fucking car.
Oh.
Oh, so she
that's
survived. It's just
unfortunate.
the chicken. Oh,
Dude,
that's
she saved the
crushing
waitress's
death.
life. You're just going bigger and better with each new death, aren't you?
Leave me alone. Can I help it if I got tired of dying the usual ways?
Shot, and shot? Yeah, that's a good point. But I'll say this. It was a death any detective could be proud of.
Huh? What makes you say that?
The way you saved somebody else before dying yourself.
Oh, that waitress? The one with the chicken on her head.
The next time you put a chicken on your head, you should try one about the size of the waitress's.
I'll make note of that for next time.
But anyway, if you hadn't tried to save the waitress, you'd still be alive.
I couldn't help it, you know? The detective thing and all.
So I guess in order to save her life, we have to make sure that the waitress isn't there when the car is about to crash into it.
That seems like
Or
a
actually,
plausible
You know what I just thought of?
answer.
The driver of the car is dead.
Or is he? Or did he just crash?
No, we saw that he was dead because he was purple with a core.
Oh.
Do you think while we're in her death scene, we can save his life?
Ooh, that would be useful.
Just prevent any crash from happening, period?
Well, we have to find where the origin of that crash is, but yeah. I wasn't able to save that poor van driver, though.
At that speed, he must have died instantly. Fucking woof, dude.
Say it with a straight face, why don't you?
Well, we can't let a heroic detective like you stay dead. The root of this whole disaster is clear. The only question is, how do I stop it?
Okay, let's get started. Heck yeah!
Let's get started!
Let's go!
Yeah, dude! Fuck!
Time for some shit
Okay,
time.
I'm not gonna go that far, okay?
Oh, right, it's
Time
this
on
lady
Noble
talking
Street.
again.
My goodness. Fancy. Fancy pig.
Ooh, no!
Oh, you're still gonna
They're
go
too
through
far
it.
away! They're too far away!
Can't hear anything they're saying. Apparently, we ghosts can say blah blah blah. What? But I want to hear.
Oh my God,
these
there's
two
so
are
much
definitely
talking.
suspicious. Or maybe it wasn't so much just me, but just someone else.
What the fuck?
I'll tell you what, baby.
Yeah, see style.
She told the she line. A deal? I wonder what that was all about.
Ghost. Okay. And the body disappears.
The thing is, no one was on the phone, right? Unless the guy.
We have to
at
ring the bell to bring the waitress over. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Oh my
You
God, she's
rang?
adorable.
Aw, how cute.
You rang?
Hey, I already gave her a voice. Get out of here.
What was her voice?
You rang? I already
Yeah,
did it.
like a
You
little
did?
southern voice.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't ring the bell.
This means that the last thing was like Lawrence talking to himself as the guards, me talking to myself as the prisoners, and the chief and the inspector. And then this one is
Yes.
going to be Saba being Lynn, the waitress, the clearly evil lady up top. And then, I don't know, I'll probably make Adrian the other guy. Who's there.
You see, I do have to do this. It does happen.
Yeah, but you're
Oh,
only
I
at
get
3.
it.
Let's see
This
when you
was
get
a
to
little
4.
big, wasn't it? Kinda like, hey, where's my food, right? No, not at all. Besides, I didn't ring it. Oh, okay, that's all right then. But the chief is the one who makes the chicken. No sense in harassing me about it, right?
The who?
Me.
No.
Chicken?
Nope.
Chief.
What
Oh.
word is that?
Mrs. Chief. That's with my accent. Are you making fun of
The
my
accent! You listen, I live in North Carolina. They can say chef.
I don't know what you mean. That's my little quirk, okay? I say chief.
That's my little quirk, all right? I can say chief. Ooh.
Just keep that in mind, Kay.
Listen, bitch.
How dare you? I
I'm
don't
sick and
curse.
tired of your shit. Oh, fuck.
It reminds me
girl.
of those
I
videos where
agree.
a linguist has to try to figure out who's actually southern, who's faking a southern accent.
I can only do my best, okay?
Alright, I'll say
Some
chef.
people,
Oh,
chief.
come on. Come
I'm
on.
trying. Why are you making fun of me?
Because that was dialogue. But now I can ghost. Oh. Well, then. Wait, can she read?
Let's see. Oh, hey. Now I remember what that sign says. If you would like some water, please ring the bell 3 times.
Okay. 3 times? That's weird.
Yeah. The waitress doesn't bring any water if you only ring the bell once. She said those are the rules, apparently. I said apparently. What do you mean apparently? Don't you work here?
Quite a stickler for the details. The details.
So you have to do it consecutively? Oh, do you see the headlight in the back? What is that? Or is that just the city?
I think that's just the lights of like the city.
Wouldn't that be super crazy if those were the headlights? You can do the water, I think.
I think I can. I think you're right.
I think you can.
But I also want text.
Oh.
I want to. Yes.
You want more water?
It's just the fact that her sprite is so like cutesy and adorable, but then Saba's voice plus her actual dialogue is really aggressive.
Hey, I'm working here. Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't ring the bell. And what's with the more water bit? Oh, well, come on. This is your 3rd glass. Oh, okay, I get it. This was a little dig, wasn't it? I think a little dig means like an insult.
But I would like you to bring me my chicken soon. I want her to like splash Lynn with water. Like, you bitch.
Duly noted. In the meantime, enjoy a nice glass of water.
Yes.
Look, there's a chicken right there.
I'm working on it. No, she goes up. She goes up. She go up.
We can go to get to the phone.
No, not from here.
I know she's got to move. But I think if she stands in front of the... Here, right there.
Oh, it's time.
Too late.
I gotta see. Dude, I gotta see what this is.
Here you go.
Look at this sleazeball.
Why does that have Adrian written all over it?
That is both insulting and accurate.
I'm totally not.
So, what do you think, my dear beauty? Do you really think we can trust this deal?
Holy shit.
Oh,
This
nice
is
hair.
Rant written all over it.
Wow.
I'm not this. I can't. This is too much for me. I'm not at this level.
Dude, give me a second. I gotta check my blood pressure, dude.
This is...
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I gotta calm down.
All right.
I gotta take a walk, cool off.
I gotta take a walk real quick. All right, I'm gonna take a walk that's so long it's gonna wait until tomorrow's stream.
Yeah, it's 7:01. Great. Perfect.
We're gonna start
All right,
like I'm
Charles.
gonna start like we're all gonna be like hanging out or whatever. And it's like, all right, is everybody ready? And it's like, oh yeah, well get ready for this shit. It's like, oh my god. All right. That was great. That was an excellent stream, everybody. Hopefully tomorrow we'll actually have everyone here. That would be nice. But this was great. Good night. I will see y'all tomorrow.
Good night.
On tomorrow.
Good night.